Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own bring justice to the world and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Dragon Ball.
Fusion.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Free Fire Sea Championship Semifinals Day 1. We are now back with the FF Bravo group. We are going to witness whether or not these teams are going to be fighting closer and closer for that coveted 50,000 ringgit prize pool. Just a little bit of the cut, just a cut of the slice of the cake, a big cake right there. We already know who is going to be representing Group A.
Group
FF Alpha. Sorry,
now I know why they use Alpha instead of A, because A and Alpha, get it?
Yeah, I do, yeah. So anyway, phonetic alphabets, that's a win right there for everyone. But just so you guys know, it's going to be OMR.
Manja.
Manja. So Manja.
Taming down the opponents to be the winner, you know?
Yeah, so
Think about that.
I think that's going to be enough to be talking about OMR Manja, because we're going to be talking about the teams that are going to be coming forward. So let's take a look at the teams that are going to be participating for FF Bravo for 6 games.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Can you tell me
Interesting
about Bocha,
choices of
actually?
names.
Yeah.
Bocha means
it's kids.
not a very smart kid.
In Indonesian, if not mistaken.
Yes. And Ajaib means magical, so
Not
not
very
very smart
smart.
magical kid. So anyway, for those of you guys who just joined us, it's going to be 6 games. We are going to be alternating between Purgatory and Bermuda.
Yep.
We're starting off with Bermuda first.
Correct.
Right. So KBC, do you have any previous knowledge of the teams that we have seen thus far? Or is it some of your first time? I'm pretty sure you're casting some of these teams for the first time.
Yep.
Or do you have like any other little bits of info to share with us?
So far, I think these are all very new teams, because for those who don't know, in Free Fire, we are having guild systems. So guild systems can be up to maybe 20 to 50 people, if I'm correctly information. So some of them cannot join competition, so they will normally break into small sizes and they will rename themselves. Some of them decide like their division A, B, like you see Evil Gaming B, but for some they just change a new squad name lah.
Right. So I understand that I don't know how that actually works.
Correct.
Maybe they might have like 1 or 2 of the teams
In
from
the same
previous
guild.
Yeah,
Correct.
so I mean, come on, like when you have a game that has 450 million players worldwide, it's only a matter of time before you realize that all these guilds are all from the same organization, or maybe like they're sister companies or sister teams or whatsoever. And that just goes to show that the size of the game, the scope of the game. And I'm pretty excited to see whether or not the talent from FF Bravo is going to basically outshine the talents that were from FF Alpha. Because, man, oh man, they were really talented bunch of individuals, I suppose. Looking into the games, we did see OMR being the most consistent team.
Correct.
I'm looking forward to identifying which team stands out to me the most, and hoping to see what kind of performance that they're going to be bringing to the table. KBC, what about you?
I think I would like to add on to what you just said. I mean, overall, I feel like you must have the mix between both individual skill prowess, including team chemistry, and of course consistency. I think whichever team have these 2 elements, they will be most likely be the champions for their group stage. Again, it's only 1 team out of the 12 teams for today. So we have 2 brackets today. Tomorrow we have another 2 brackets. So it's going to be very, very tough to fight against one another. Like, it's going to be very tense.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Looking at how these things are going to be panning out is definitely going to be something of very interesting developments, mainly because that when I was watching the entire game, we did see quite a bit of leaning towards certain weapons, MP40 being a favorite for a lot of the teams for the SMG, and I think the XM1014 also was...
it's the M1014.
Okay, sorry, M1014, excuse me. That was definitely one of the favorites as well. We did see some crazy outplays with the SMG versus the shotgun. At that close range, you would think that the SMG would lose against the shotgun, but sometimes, you know,
the shotgun just one shot.
Potato aim happens, you know. it happens.
So you're team shotgun or team SMG now? Are you still choosing sides? Or?
I'm pretty pretty much team shotgun right now,
Shotgun.
just because of the ability to one-shot somebody at such a close range.
Correct.
But at the same time, I do like the fact that SMGs have a bit of versatility. But if I were to choose, I'm definitely a shotgun guy. If you're able to take one shot down, right? I mean, like, come on, one shot is all you need, to be honest. At this level, that is just going to be the difference between whether or not a team is able to perform well or not. You know what I mean?
True. One shot, one kill. That's the Hound, he says. And ladies and gentlemen, be right back. We've still got all the time here to discuss about the current meta. And if you guys got any questions or whatsoever, leave it down on the YouTube channel. Perhaps our production team could find a very interesting question to ask us, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can ask Hound as well what he thinks about today's game, because he was hyped. I think the most hype I seen you was game 2. 5 minutes of non-stop play-by-play narrating, man.
I'm still trying to recover from that. I swear, I cast it so hard, I had a headache for like a minute after that. I just had to sit down. I was like, oh, my brain hurts.
KBC, take it away. Just take it away. Just take it away. That was like...
It was just non-stop. I had to... articulate and process information at light speed as quickly as possible. So it was definitely a bit of... how to say it's good to actually be able to cast like that, but to cast like that like all the time is definitely going to be very, very tiring. So where are you guys from? Let us know in the comments below at the YouTube, whether it's on below, on the left, on the right, whatever format that you guys choose. Make sure to interact and be nice, guys. Don't be mean to each other, right? Love each other.
I think playing games meant to bring each other closer together rather than splitting up the community apart.
Unless you feed a lot, then that's going to be an issue where it splits us apart, you know?
Okay.
I'll start reconsidering our friendship.
I also want to ask you that because you had a very meaningful experience yesterday.
Experiences, learning about the game, definitely. You know, I was the butt of every joke, I suppose. But hey, you know, it did help me prepare for the Free Fire C Championship semifinals. So I'm pretty excited to just be here, to be casting with a talent such as yourself, and also to be having very good talents like Kokan, as well as Admats, who are downstairs doing the
BM one,
Bahasa Melayu cast. So if you guys want to check that, you can go check it out on the Facebook. But if you're on the YouTube, just stay with us, and English is your primary choice of language. We're going to be trying to keep it as poetic, as beautiful, and wrap our way into glory.
Glory, that's what he says. And of course, if you guys got any questions or you want to follow us or check us out on social medias, make sure to check out our names down below. We have our banners here. You can see, you can follow Nick the Hound Harris. Of course, you just type in the Hound, then you will find us on Facebook and Instagram, alongside with me, KBC Sensei, as well.
Yeah, so you can find us all on social media. Stay updated with all kinds of app updates, whether it's esports, Malaysian esports, or international esports. We do all kinds of esports right there. But today, our main focus is Free Fire, and let's talk a little bit about game mechanics. Do you feel that teams I'm using the FF Alpha as
the primary example
and reference,
to
a point where were they using their utilities enough? Do you feel that there were a few things that some of the teams needed to do better, or do you feel that there were things that teams were not doing enough?
Honestly speaking, I would say that they actually made use of your utilities. I had never seen so many grenade toss in a game. So again, coming back to the team, I think they kind of equipped like 3 to 4 grenades per person. And when they want to storm the front against a defending sieging team, they can just throw all utilities away. And speaking of which, the nice usage of glue walls. I know you keep on saying shields.
Yeah, but
I still will keep it in shields. Let's not keep it in shields today.
No, let's call it glue walls. Glue walls.
I want shields. It's so nice.
I understand, but EP can be counted as shields as well, to a certain extent.
Fair enough. Okay,
that's why I get confused a little bit sometimes, because it does kind of look like a shield. At the same time, it is a wall. So
it's a wall.
It depends on what type of team you are, but I'm just gonna stick with what it's called, is glue walls. But I did like the usage of glue walls.
Yes, it changes the gameplay, right?
Throughout the entire game, changes the gameplay. Like you said, very dynamic. And it definitely adds a certain layer of tactical capabilities for teams, being able to set up cover. And we did see OMR Manja actually use their glue walls to very good success, because the amount of follow-up that comes in immediately after someone, like I was saying, in that previous game, as soon as the person was reloading, immediately a glue wall gets put down and minimizes the damage. And I think you have to maybe spend about, a clip and a half before, like maybe 45 shots to 30 30 or and a half.
It takes a
shots,
lot to
maybe
kill a
lah.
glue wall.
It takes quite a bit to take down a glue wall, at least a clip and above. And judging from how teams tend to play a little bit spread out, compared to playing in a little bit more compact formation.
Correct.
You don't actually see a lot of teams actually try to spray down the glue wall, mainly because that if you spray down the glue wall, one thing is you waste quite a bit of ammunition,
Correct.
when you could actually be a little bit more efficient with your ammunition spread
Correct.
by getting someone to flank
True.
or throwing a grenade or making sure that by throwing a grenade you make the team either move away from the position or
Yes.
stay within the position. And I think it's really great to see that some teams are really utilizing the glue walls really, really well.
Yep.
I would like to see a little bit more sniper play, but considering the meta is
Yeah.
very flank heavy and rush into your face kind of gameplay,
Correct.
I don't think we're going to be seeing much sniper gameplay. But we did see some really good sniper shots that came in from Baichi, if I'm not
Correct. The
mistaken, from
AWM.
Caffeines, for the AWM
Yep.
play for game number 6.
The final game. Correct.
Yes. Even though that was a big, good show of skill,
Yep.
it wasn't enough to help them secure that top spot,
Sadly.
and OMR will be able to move forward. So anyway, any other news to tell each and every one of you guys at home? It's pretty simple. It's going to be one team
Yes.
per group that's going to be
Yes.
moving forward. So
Correct.
we've already gotten one from previous game, from the previous series.
Yeah.
Now we are going on to a series of 6 games, Bermuda and Purgatory,
Correct.
throughout the entire day. So if you guys just joined us, this is a great time to be here. We're going to go into the game soon, I think. Any other thoughts going into before we go into game number 1?
I feel like overall the 2 maps that have been played, Bermuda and Purgatory, I think every team has its own strength and weaknesses according to the map. And you already see that these are the types of rotations coming in from the map in terms of looting areas, engagements. Different maps bring different type of strategies. And of course, like I said, the circle, once it hits level 3 in the danger zone, it's very, very painful. It's a little bit toxic to get hit by it, and it's going to be running away.
Definitely.
But, looks like we're going to strap into our seatbelts again.
Let's go!
Let's go, and
Put
we're gonna
your
wait.
seats up in the
Yep.
upright position.
Woohoo.
Make sure you get
40
ready. If you got
seconds.
barf bags, you got to make sure you put them aside because we are going to go into the game soon.
Soon.
I'm pretty excited to see how Bermuda is going to go. Okay, let's not talk about flight path yet.
Yes,
Hotspots, predictions.
Peak, Kalulistiwa, Clock Tower, Hangar a bit, and Observatory. These are my 5 places.
All right, so we're going to go into the game soon. We've got about maybe 10 plus seconds to go. We're not going to do the 10-second count anymore because, well, I kind of bamboozled each and every one of you guys
No,
back
we're
at
supposed to
home.
jump down from the plane.
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna jump down from the plane, man.
we're going to be diving down. I don't know whether I'll be able to survive the drop, but here we go. It's going to be a very interesting flight path here from east to west. Excuse me, from west to east.
Yeah.
Hangar to Cape Town and parts of Observatory. So I think you called it right. Observatory, Hangar, Katulistiwa,
Clock Tower.
and Clock Tower. Peak could be a very strong point.
Could say so.
Karaton as well as Cape Town. I think Cape Town is going to be a very interesting spot for some teams to actually drop, considering how much real estate that particular compound has. I mean, Cape Town is a very big and wide with many buildings and many opportunities to loot. But I believe that it also can be a bit of a double-edged knife, mainly because that some teams could actually trap themselves on the other side of the map if the circle was not in their favor.
Correct indeed, the Hound. And you can already see that. I feel like Cape Town is just, when somebody's just landed around there, they will still do the rotation. Because Cape Town, honestly speaking, the loots are not great. After playing so many games, this is not the loot that you want to take. But hello
delivery.
there, delivery.
Coming in from the side of Jack right now. Doing some pretty good shots there. Immediately giving out some pre-fire. Not going to land onto any... not going to hit anybody with that. So I think it's pretty good thus far. Here coming in from the side of delivery. Delivery right now with Kachi. S10, Yuha, as well as Jack. They are going to be moving on to some really important spots here. Does have the M60 for the first weapon already. XM8 for the side of Lubot Team NY's Inamurato.
Are we really going to say Imarorato?
I'm just gonna call him Murato.
Yeah, Morato sounds good.
Right. So I mean, if I'm just gonna let you guys know, if you guys have like really weird names,
Yes.
names that I can't pronounce, then I'm just going to refrain from trying to pronounce your full name. It's not going to be practical.
That's not only a public service announcement. That's the public service announcement for all the casters out there. Okay,
Exactly.
please, for the love of God, keep your names short and simple so we can hype it up for you.
Yes, so we can make sure we spit nothing but fire and make it smoother than silk.
Ooh.
So we're going to be watching from the side of MYA. They're doing pretty well.
Mona Lisa is a
coming
nice
in
name.
from the side of Guns, Mona Lisa, Nasties, Jimbet, as well as Mamang.
Okay, so basically this team, they made a very good decision to land around Graveyard. Graveyard has a lot of loots as well, but the problem is very, very open. It's very close to Observatory, as you can see already,
Yep.
two teams. And one of them picked up the Dragunov, your favorite weapon in the
Yep,
town.
one of my favorite weapons here. Definitely will be enjoying it. Cray Honor right now. Beta Step X Rockers as well as Nick is going to be hanging on towards this weapon here. Rockers is going to be rocking that Dragunov and could actually use it to snipe members of the side of Guns. Guns have got to be careful that they don't expose themselves too early in the situation here, as Cray Honor has the high ground advantage. And we already see already some shots there being put out. Rockers might actually be spotted out by Jim. Got to be careful that he does not get flanked out here. Immediately going to get some EP with that Mushroom. 100 EP for him, so that's going to be good. Oh, Jimbet now gets taken down for the count.
Checking out counter count. Guns, they are looking forward to fight. MP40 spraying, praying. But then the glow wall comes in. It looks like CR gets the first blood. And it will be a knockdown. A trade-off coming in from here. But it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, Jim now is going to be taken down for the count. There goes the first blood going over towards the enemy team for the side of CR. And we're going to be seeing now Guns is going to be taken down. Another one is going to be taken down for the count as CR right now. It looks like they bit off a little bit more they can chew by fighting out with Guns. Guns right now from the side of Nasties is going to be the second victim to get taken down with some good shots coming in from the side of Beta, helped out by Nick. And we're going to be seeing now with Steps going to be taken down for the count. There's going to be Rockers, Beta, as well as Nick that's going to be healing up. They do have some good numbers advantage here. Double kill going over to the side of Cray Honor.
So now it's a 2 versus 3 scenario where Cray Honor, aka CR, has the upper advantage. And they're most likely going to chase down the rest of the members of here. You can already see it's the new kill leader as well, with that nice 2 kills coming in from your team.
Nasties right now was able to trade one off, but at what cost? 3 members already down for the count.
Wow.
As we're going to be seeing now the circle. Oh my goodness gracious me. A little bit, like 30% of the circle is going to be on watery real estate.
Yep.
Mars Electric, Rim, Hangar, Clock Tower, Factory, as well. Pochinok is going to be spots where people are going to be moving towards. We do see maybe 3 to 4 teams that are going to be around there. We do see the Dondedoris, excuse me,
No worries.
TikTok Lemon, Mr. Oz, as well as Vat Bam Bam. Now looking towards getting the shots. We are watching onto the side of Mr. Oz with the AK, looking towards getting some shots from long range here. Going to be doing the circle strafe. We're going to be doing the circle dance here.
I mean, this is a good technique as well if you guys want to learn, because when you crouch, you will not reveal any movements, noises. And number 2 is you can use that third-person perspective to check for angles. Speaking of angles, here comes somebody pushing over here. It's like Pantera goes in for the number 9 team. It will be a trade-off and a knockout. And Pantera wants to finish up this end game right here against Team Terra. Sorry, Team Terra going against CR. And it will be delivering the eliminated in this gameplay. Terra surviving the game.
Pantera will be able to survive the game with Cello is going to be able to be revived in this situation and will be able to heal up.
No
so
casualties.
no casualties at all coming in from the side of Pantera MY. Very good stuff there being shown. Cello, Osa, as well as Ma over will be able to get kills for themselves in the team. Mona Lisa right now desperate to just stay alive, looking towards hugging the circle here. Gotta be careful that he doesn't get spotted out. The Dondedoris right now looking towards getting some shots onto team number 5 as they are going to be handling on towards it. Some good shots there coming in from iLemon here. On to Reboot.
Does gets the digs onto the XM8. Not really the best assault rifle you want to use in this game, but whatever you have, just use it to your full advantage. In fact, the XM8 actually gives you extra scope, so you don't need to pick up another attachment.
All right, so we're going to be watching from the side of Bo. Okay, let's just call them BA. Right? Yeah,
Cool.
just because. I don't think I feel comfortable calling them Bocha all the time, right?
Because Bocha is considered like a very rude name. I don't know, but I see the hounds like BA.
I'm already like incepting myself to make sure I call them BA. So anyway, coming in from the side of TBA, doing pretty well here. Lubbock team MY,
your favorite
Morato, Lukitas moving here as well as Exunes. We do see special units MY, Abirul, as well as Flower and Flower, SS Smiley, and Simunafi. Oh my god, guys, seriously, give us some easier names to pronounce, guys.
I think, guys, if you guys are going to put these names over, there's the fun of casting goes through the name, not the action-packed battles in Free Fire Sea Championship. Oh man, but look at that. Team Terra, Pantera, they defeated the first team already. It's gonna be 4 over here. Pantera one looking for another squad fight. It looks like Jason from Black Shoe will start the engagement. They went over here, and now it looks like everybody is very, very close to Terra. Terra, Max, over here.
Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Jason. Onto the shots, onto the boss here. But it seems that the boss will be able to show off the skills that is coming in here. Over, nicely done with the double shot from the jump. M1014 shotgun blast to the face. Nicely done from Maova. And again, it seems that Pantera MY is looking to be FF Bravo's answer to OMR.
Yep, I think this is the front runner for this team, but it looks like Team Argon will get the knockdown and the kill. And the Argon Sabri again with that very, very, very disliking position, but hey, he gets the job done. Why not let it fly?
All right, so coming in from the side of Argon here, Traps, Sabri, Yoon, and Rex are going to be holding on towards the factory. I do like the fact that Sabri is holding on to a high position here, and it seems that very, very, very close towards...
yeah, I think there's Clock Tower,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, against BA.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait. Before that, we're going to be watching onto the side of Lubbock Team MY here. There's going to be a very interesting spot. They are in a danger zone here, so this is going to be very dangerous for them. They don't want to be getting knocked down here, especially considering how a knockdown here could actually put the team behind by quite a bit. So we do see from the side of special units, they are going to be moving in with 2 members down for the count. It's going to be SS and Abirul surviving the team.
Meanwhile, Yoko MYA will be moving forward into the circle, but they had to face against Pantera. Pantera is just bringing in hell with the shot and with the pain. And Kiko had no choice but to use the glue wall for cover.
Nicely done there with the Scar excuse me, looking to shooting onto the side of MYA. Mia right now in a little bit of trouble. Kiko right now takes a little bit of damage here. Miro as well looking to take some damage. Very nice glue wall there. Gotta be careful that they don't get shot down underneath with the pixel shots underneath that glue wall. So it's really good stuff being shot out from the side of MYA. Looking towards dodging as much damage as they can. Kiko, Miro as well as Binko are heating up. Katana now in a little bit of trouble here, lagging behind. But PTR's the boss now could be in a lot of trouble here.
Terra just holding on their ground at the bottom lane, and they really want to take out Yonko MYA, but Yonko MYA, they're just going to go towards the circle. They want to leave to fight another day, and that is a better move. And of course, for Team Terra, they're still outside the circle, so they have to push up. But oh, I got Miro, a little bit of a ding down to 18 HP. He does have the level 4 armor here to survive, but that one more shot will prove him the casualty will be towards his body over here. He's going to heal out as fast as possible. And look at that. We have a code which I can't redeem, for crying out loud.
Still very much salty about that.
I am.
KBC Sensei definitely sad and crying internally. But just so you guys know, it's going to be Weapon Royale voucher as well as the Carnival M4A1 gun box. Oh, some nice stuff there. Ooh. And it seems that he will be flashed out. Oh, is that a grenade that just bounced off?
Yep. It's a misplay.
Definitely a misplay here. Auto knockout, auto KO now. Looking towards getting some shots. Miro from the side of MYA will be able to take down one member of TRA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Coming in from AKO, which is auto knockout. We're just going to call it AKO just because they are going to be doing it pretty well here as Donderos looking towards pushing out onto the side of AKO. Will they be able to get this out? Excuse me. Team Donderos.
Yes.
Dondedoris.
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 Yes, but they have to be very careful. Team number 7 is also joining the fray. It looks like it's going to be a three-way battle over here. Is it a three-way battle?
I don't think so.
Yes, it's a three-way battle.
Oh, yeah, it is going to be a three-way battle. So
And
it's
they're
going to be
gonna
very
push
interesting here. Some very good shots there coming in with the M1014. Very nice stuff there being shown by Saneo. Saneo right now moving on to a very good spot. There goes the nice little glue wall there coming in, and Saneo won't be able to move in. A grenade here could actually benefit them, but it doesn't seem good for them as TikTok right now goes for the shot here. Could actually get himself trapped out, but look at that. It's going to be the grenade that knocks him down for the count, and he will be knocked out from the game. AKO looking towards getting self-knocked out coming into this situation as the Dondedoris will be walking away with it with only one member down for the count, and that's going to be iLemon.
But they're still not out of the woods yet. There is another team. And Pantera, they are shut down by Yoko MY. Speaking of casters, curse, they will be eliminated from this game right there. But then Special Units MY, they want to finish up the fight. They know that their opponents in the name of team, I forgot what name is it, but then look at that. It's going to go for look at corners. Special Units MY, SS with the smiley. He's the last man standing. He has to play this very carefully. TikTok is going to eliminate them all. And team the Dondedoris with the double squad wipe.
I really like the fact that KBC Sensei also went a little bit Spanish right there. Goes Dondedoris. I gotta love that right there. But TikTok as well as Mr. Oz and Vat Bam Bam were able to get some really good stuff. I did like the fact that Vat Bam Bam was in a little bit of trouble, but because he moved in a very good spot, was just perfect in the way of how he handled the situation. I like how teams are able to take advantage of quick rotations and are able to flank out members. We are going to be going into this next circle here, and this is going to be interesting to see as Mars Electric is going to be partly part of this circle, as well as the compound that is going to be towards the west of Pochinok.
Okay. Oh, looks like a little bit of ding. Argon.
Yun. Very nice shot there coming in from Team Argon's Yun. No kills yet for Yun, but it's going to be Rex that gets one kill confirmed for himself. Traps as well as Sabri right now, looking towards getting a little bit more spread out line of sight. So this is going to be interesting to see how these teams are going to be interacting with the other 6 teams, 20 alive.
20 alive indeed, and 1 kill is equivalent to 20 points. So you definitely want to put the kill in your checklist. Getting more kills will help with the placement for that high score. Meanwhile, BA, they actually have 3 more members left here, but Lobo Team NY is going to bring the pain down towards them. Manchirit is dead, and of course, leaving only Man Lembu and Man Reboot. 1 Storm and 1 Cow. Can they survive though? Oh, BA in a lot of trouble. As 1 man down already. Another one. The last man standing. Man Reboot. He needs to bail out. He needs to run into safety.
Alright, bugging out seems to be the case here as Reboot now looking towards holding on to that position here. Some really good shots there coming in from the side of Reboot, but Reboot right now in a little bit of trouble here. Decides to bug out from that situation and goes for the heal. Very wise choice here as he does have positional advantage, but no!
He got backstabbed.
Yun was able to stab him in the back nicely as he was running away. Don't turn your back on the enemy is the lesson to be learned in this situation.
My goodness, getting sandwiched is like the worst feeling in any Battle Royale game, and it makes no difference for in Free Fire itself. Holy crap. And look, 12 and 8.
Alright, so we'll be seeing now, fighting out here is going to be CR going up against the Dondedoris. As going to be Dondedoris, they're going to be holding up, but Clay Honor right now not in a good spot. But good stuff there as Bad Bam Bam is getting taken down for the count. TikTok is going to be taken down as well. It's all on Mr. Oz as well as Lemon. And TikTok and I11 down for the count, but no, it's going to be CR, Cray Honor. Nicely done for the side of Beta. Will be able to get 4 kills for himself. A single 4-man wipe, if I'm not mistaken, coming in from the side of Beta.
I think that's a single man wide. He managed to make it to a 1 versus 1 situation separately, and he's able to get that clutch. And in fact, Yunko MY8 is also out, leaving only just 3 teams. Oh man, it's going to be Lubbock Team MY, Cray Honor, and Argon.
Alright, so now Argon right now holding on to the position is going to be Rex and Sabri, as well as Traps looking to beat that forward position. So I do like the fact that that Rex as well as Sabri are holding on to this position here, and they are going to be putting on as many glue walls as they can to add a little bit more cover. Beta definitely not wanting to be in this position. Oh my goodness. And there might be another one that lands right there, but luckily enough he was able to get that glue wall and immediately heal up. But it's got to be careful though. Will he heal up in time? No, he won't, because the amount of pressure that's coming in though. And it's going to be Rex that takes him down for the count.
But another fight comes in, Yudi.
But Burnfire right now, not too far behind though. And we're going to be going 2 teams. It's going to be, oh my goodness, Traps now gets taken down for the count. And Lubbock Team MY right now, I think they have the 3-man advantage over Team Argon. But Team Argon shows no fear here. And there it goes. Sabri gets taken down for the count. And there we go. Booyah Kasha, baby. Coming in for the side of Lubbock Team MY. Burnfire. Innamorato, Exunes, and Zeri will be able to win it. A very, very simple dance there coming in. Lubbock Team NY as well as Team Argon, Cray Honor, Yunko MYA, and the Dondedores will make up the 5 teams that score top 5 in the Bermuda first game. Excuse me, the first game of the day. Of this series.
Correct.
Bermuda.
Yes, and I think all these teams, they show equal amount of skill level, but then again, going back to the terminology of the game, strength in numbers, team, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first team. The first team who won a game will be able to carry forward with their momentum with the 3 members left in their squad, and they're able to take it. So that would be Lombok MY, if I'm not mistaken. Team Lombok MY with the booyah and the win.
Lombok is, I think, a type of food, if I'm not mistaken. Or
I think it's, is it porridge? Something to do with porridge, right?
I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, welcome back, guys. I am the Hound. He is KBC Sensei, and welcome back to the Free Fire C Championship Semifinals Day 1. We are done with game number 1 of the FF Bravo group. So it's been pretty interesting. We did see some really crazy plays, but I did feel that some of these teams were not performing up to par. Maybe like we did see in FF Alpha, teams are just getting warmed up, just getting there, taking off the kid gloves. You know what I mean? That's what we call it. We're taking off the kid gloves, and they're gonna go full potential. So I do like the fact that a lot of these teams are bringing their A game, but I think that their potential has not been fully realized yet. So I do feel that as the game progresses, we're going to see a lot more aggressive action. A little bit slower compared to FF Alpha playing, but we did see some better engagements, a lot more interesting flanks, and most importantly, some very aggressive plays and pushes that were coming in from a lot of these teams. Do you feel that we're going to be able to see our champion, like OMR was able to be very consistent? Do you feel that from game number 1 enough information to go into it? But while we talk about that, let's go into the highlights. Break it down for us, KBC.
So the highlights will be the new 12 teams going in with one another. We can see that guns around the graveyard area, able to start out the fight against CR or Cray Honor, but Cray Honor able to stand onto their ground. Meanwhile, Pantera going in strong with the first 2 squad wipes. Unfortunately, they were eliminated earlier in the stages of the game. So this is one of the teams that I would say I want to keep my eyes onto until they just got eliminated from there. But nonetheless, good fight from their end. Another squad wipe. This is the second squad wipe they go in. They eliminated Black Shoot alongside with Delivery. Meanwhile, Team Argon, they're playing that practical approach as well as this triangular Mexican standoff. There's 3 teams around this area. Auto knockout just get arcade-o'd by Team the Dondores, and Don Torres comes in with a clutch kill, even though they are fully injured by special units MY. Look at that, the last member over here getting thing done by TikTok. And that is it. Lombok Team NY, meanwhile, they are able to go in with their respective way, as well as BA. BA did not play a very good game, honestly speaking. They were more like going in, going out, and they did not know how to make their positioning to run away. But Cray Honor looks like he's a 1 versus 4 man clutch machine. But Donderes, they are also eliminated by Cray Honor as well. But again, Lombok MY, they have the numbers and they will win that fight.
Nicely done there, but sadly Cray Honor will not be able to get into the fight. Team Argon will be able to get that elimination. It will be eliminated by Lubbock Team MY. And there you go, booyah for the side of Lubbock Team MY. Nicely done. Will they be able to maintain that top spot, and will they be able to stay on top? That's the most important question we need to ask moving forward. However, I don't think that's going to be a big issue, because we did see time and time again that what was the name of that team?
Pat Lang.
Pat Lang, yeah. Pat Lang
Yes.
was able to get a very strong start, but
Correct.
they weren't able to solidify their lead,
Yep.
and they just kept falling slowly and slowly and
Correct.
slowly, mainly because of really bad decisions, or maybe getting caught in situations that did not favor them at all. But at the same time, we are pretty much settled in for game number 1.
Yep.
How about we take a short little commercial break, because we are going to be back with more Free Fire action. He's KBC Sensei,
Thank you.
and I'm the Hound. See you soon.
We were programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world and to turn darkness into light.
It's a very, very sunny and a hot day in Malaysia, but we are back with the hottest Battle Royale game in town. In fact, the best Battle Royale game tournament right here because of the 50,000 ringgit Cold High Cash. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Free Fire C Championship. My name is KBC Sensei, alongside with my co-partner, the one and only Hound.
Just so you know, it's not that hot because we're quite comfortable in the studio. And how would you
Come
know?
on,
It
man.
could be raining outside, KBC. I know you're salty because you can't claim all the free stuff that the viewers are getting. I understand, bro. I understand. I'll give you
You
a
feel
pat
me, you
right
feel
there.
me.
I
This
feel
is
you.
why he's
I
like
feel
the
you. I
best
feel
partner
you.
to cast with here. But you know what? Enough about me, and it's more towards the players. So, game one, already seen that Team Lombok MY putting the first impression that most likely will kill throughout the tournament. But we have seen Park Lang from Alpha did not have the first impression that lasts them all the way through the consistency. So we're going to see the scoreboard right here. Hound, take it away.
All right, Lubuk Team MY with 9 kills and 9 kills and 30 placement points will give them a total of 210. We not too far behind, trailing them is going to be Pantera MY with 165. Not too far behind them as well is going to be Team Argon with 160. And it seems that we lost our... Yeah, there was a bit of a party right there. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a mix-up right there.
Yep.
But I think we already have our top 3 teams already, which is Lubuk Team MY, Pantera, and what was that third one? I can't remember.
Cray
No,
Honor. Is it Cray
Was it
Honor?
No, I wasn't entirely sure.
Argon.
Argon, yes,
Ah,
Argon. Smart
dang.
man. So anyway, that's going to be our top 3 teams, and between placement number 2, placement number 3, not too far behind. I think a difference of 5 points. Let us go into the game soon because we are going to find out whether or not the entire overall scoreboard is going to be shifted around because considering how dynamic the game is, I believe that we don't see the team holding on to a top position for too long.
Correct. And you know what? We are going to go into game 2. This is going to be the map Purgatory in the house. And I want to do a shout out. I just remembered today is throughout this week is Free Fire 2nd anniversary. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Free Fire. Happy birthday to you. So remember to collect all your events because you can get yourself that exclusive Free Fire 2nd anniversary suit.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you guys will definitely want now, don't it? Make sure you guys go and make sure you guys claim that stuff as quickly as possible.
At least I can claim that, you know.
Yeah,
At least
you can claim that. So that's not too much of a sad thing for you to experience. But hey, it is what it is. So anyway, round 2 of 6, we're gonna be at Purgatory, and this is going to be the second game of Group
Bravo.
FF Bravo. Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it Group B by accident, yeah, but I'm not used to calling it FF Bravo. So excuse me if I made a mistake right there.
No worries
if I was
about
about
that.
to make a mistake right there. So we're going to be watching here pretty early on here. We're going to be watching some interesting fights here coming in from the side of Black Shoot. And it seems that Chikong right now is going to get taken down for the count. Jason as well is going to be bleeding out. Bombly, Jason first to be eliminated. And First Blood is going to go over to Akos, AKO's Nicole.
Landing the KO into the hearts of Black Shoot. That is Marblewood, one of the hotspots, I would say, in terms of this looting space in Purgatory. Unfortunately for Black Shoot, they might be suffering another early exit if they are not careful, as Auto Knockout trying to redeem themselves before that loss. You can see that Nicole coming out here with the M60 and the AWM. What?
Ooh.
How do you get the AWM so fast?
I'm not entirely sure too, but just so you guys know, that's going to be another giveaway for you guys, and it's going to be the Weapon Royale voucher as
Correct.
well as the Carnival M4A1 gun box.
Ooh.
So you guys got to make sure to pick that out immediately, because that's going to be an opportunity for you guys to win, to redeem some awesome stuff brought to you by the lovely people from Free Fire. So make sure you guys take the opportunity to get as much of this giveaways as possible, to redeem these giveaways as possible. So we are at Marbleworks right now, and it's going to be AKO going up against Black Shoot. Black Shoot right now not in a very good spot.
Yep.
Chikong already very low. Sam as well as Bombly are pretty alright in
Yep.
terms of health, but not entirely sure what kind of weapons that they're going to be holding on to. Pantera MY right now. Terra might actually go for this. Aberul in a bit of trouble here, coming in from the side of Pantera. Aberul's going to get pushed off. He's going to be the boss right there with the jump shot, but it's going to be fire return. Good stuff there, being shot down with the side of Maover.
The trade-off here, and it looks like Special Units MY, they will want to take this fight. They already lost one member down the clock. Pantera looking forward for another squad wipe. They have to wait for the right moment. Special Units MY going in hot, but then Pantera says, hey, I'm here. Meanwhile, a trade knockout and a kill to secure. It will be 3 versus 3 for this fight, and they will have to move forward. Pantera, they're still deciding. They're still going to contest for this fight here against Special Units MY.
Special Units MY now looking for an opportunity to take them down for the count here, and it seems that the fight is going to be taking out on towards the southwest side of Marbleworks, and it's going to be very interesting as Terra right now did lose one member in Solo. Ma over Osa. Osa not looking too well here in terms of the health. The boss as well taking a little bit of damage in some of the situations here. See nothing right. Simon is going to be taken over, is going to take a little bit of damage, is going to be taking a little bit of fire here coming in from the side of Maova. Going to be interesting to see how Simon, as well as other members of Special Unit, was it Special Unit?
Special Units MY.
Special Units MY is going to be handling the situation. So we're going to go over to our favorite Spanish import, the Dondedor. They're still going to be going up against the Cray Honor here, as they're going to be fighting it out. Rockers right now rocking that beautiful Scar taking some good shots here. Step X already down for the count, but it seems that the Dondedores will be able to get the revive here. But will it be enough? Nice little counter flank there. Oh my goodness gracious me. Bat Bam Bam right now won't be able to get him down for the count.
Crossfire.
Crossfire now coming off towards him, but it's got to be careful there, as Nick from that side will be able to get him off for the count here. Looking very interested to see. Whoa, Cray Honor immediately eliminated from the side of Dondedores. The Dondedores, and they will be able to take 3 kills there. TikTok, Vat Bam Bam, Mr. Oz will be able to secure 1 kill each.
I mean, even though they lost 2 members, but that is such a huge confidence booster coming in from the side of Dondedores. And of course, again, for Cray Honor, I feel like Cray Honor, they kind of like wanted to commit into the fight, but do they have the resources though?
The problem is, I think that they did want to commit into the fight, but the problem that I felt was the biggest issue was the lack of quicker rotations. I think that if they were able to rotate a little bit quicker, it could have been a bit easier for them to rotate. It could have been easier for them to actually eliminate the team of the Dondedores, but sadly, there is no prizes for those wishful thinking.
True. I mean, you only get kills for other points, but again, your placement plays also an important role in order to give you that one position going into the grand finals. Meanwhile, speaking of grand finals, it looks like Auto Knockout, they're going to push forward over here. They have the confidence early onwards to take down Black Shoot, and of course, they are going to push in as well. You can see that Nicole picking up the AK-47, switching on with the M1014, initially having another assault rifle in the name of M60, but it's a good move. They're switching up once another. Again, you need one weapon for close quarter battles and another weapon for mid to long range. This is the nature of Free Fire. You gotta deal with it though.
Looking at how the circle is, it is reminiscent towards game number 2 of the first FF Alpha group that we casted. So it's going to be very interesting because I think only 1 or 2 teams is going to be on the west side of the map, whereas most of the other teams are going to be in the middle or towards the east side of the map. So a little bit of urgency is going to be felt by a lot of these teams that are outside of the circle and across those bridges. There are only 3 options to enter, well, a 4th option to enter actually if you want to be swimming across. But like I said beforehand, when you swim across a body of water, it does put you in a very exposed sense. Not to say exposed sense, excuse me, exposed situation.
Correct.
You don't want people to be on the higher ground, just shooting onto you, getting free damage onto you. That's something that you do not ever, ever, ever want to experience.
Yep. I mean, the positioning is already bad. You can't do much, so you're limited with your moves. So that's why you don't want to be in the water, including the zipline as well. The zipline is also somewhat like limit your side. But look at that. Argon, they got to meet up with team number 5. And Argon, Rex just mowing it down towards Katana's body and just shooting everyone here. MYA, this is MYA's team. If I'm not mistaken, Yunko MYA, correct me if I'm wrong, but again, this will be the shot here. Yeah, Yunko MYA. Bangkok will fall back into the higher ground, trying to find safety measurements away from the crossfire from Team Argon. And Team Argon slowly chipping away the life of Bangkok. Sabri, meanwhile, in the circle, this is going to be a level 1 circle, so not that painful, but then Argon continuing on their dominance. Look at the shot, look at that, laying waste to it. Bingo. Bingo will get knocked out. He needs Kiko to survive, but then Bingo just continuing. Good nice shot, or getting shot back and forth by Traps.
Alright, as we're going to be seeing it here, Bingo right now in a very interesting spot as they are going to be taking a lot of fire here from the side of Argon. Argon right now will not get any kills for them, so this is going to be interesting. They might have gotten some of those knockdowns, but I don't think they have gotten any secure kills here. Katana now down for the count. I think Sabri could actually consider taking him down. Very good stuff there being shown from the side of Yunka MIA, and it sees that Kiko right now is going to be the only one alive as they're going to be eliminated for the game. 4 kills for the side of Team Argon.
4 kills and 0 casualties. This is what the dream situation for every team that's surviving and getting 4 kills. That's 80 points already, eliminating one team out of the way. Speaking of elimination, it looks like there will be the knockout. Auto knockout here. Nicole and Sunio left alive in this pool, and they might be facing adversaries from multiple corners.
Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting as members of Auto Knockout right now looking not very great here as Nicole and Suneo are in a little bit of trouble. We're looking at the overhead view right now. We do see that some teams are going to be moving as quickly as possible towards the northeast.
Yes,
northeastern side bridge. We do see one team
Very
coming
compact.
in from the side of the
northern side.
From the northern bridge as well as the eastern bridge. We do see a team as well coming in from the southeast as well. Argon is going to be interacting with some of these teams, but before that though, BA right now from Manchi looking towards getting some of those shots as Man Reboot, Man Lembu as well as Jat Reboot are doing pretty well here in this situation, but only 1 kill confirmed for them thus far.
1 kill.
Reboot in a bit of trouble here. Man Reboot now taking a lot of damage, has to put down the glue wall as Bombly from the side of Blackshoot looking towards getting those shots from the Scar down the range as quickly as possible, decides against it and goes into cover, looking for cover as Suneo right now is down for the count as we see BA right now moving with quick urgency here to try to take down Suneo. Suneo now taken down for the count from Man Lembu as Rex was able to take another as well.
I mean, the players are playing really carefully with one another. This is where the most compact I've seen so far in a Purgatory gameplay. So many teams in one area, and it's nearby Marbleworks. Marbleworks is basically known as one of the hotter zones, but it's never known as the zone that has a lot of people over there when the circle contracts smaller and smaller. Team Argon gonna have a pain on their life. They have to fight through the circle, but look who's here to be the guardians of the bridge. It will be team number 9, but Argon continue fighting.
Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Traps. Immediately puts down the glue wall, and this is going to be an opportunity for the side of for the side of Argon here to push them out. But they've got to be careful here. Yu now in a little bit of trouble here. Very good stop onto Twitchy now take it out for the count, as well as Miniski's F10 from the side of Yoon. Sabri as well, take it out for the count, and there it goes. Boom, shakalaka from the side of Team Argon. 7 kills in favor of them. Not a single casualty coming in. Traps, Sabri, Yoon, and Rex still alive.
Still alive indeed. The sheer performance coming out from Team Argon, just munching it down towards the hearts of their opponents. As Guns, look at that, they're still alive. They were eliminated early onwards in the game, and they will fight with Terra. Terra in a lot of trouble here, even with the recovery. Can they fall back? Can they even hold their ground?
Oh boy, Terra right now is going to be pushed not just from one angle from the side of Mamang, but also Mona Lisa as well, giving Overwatch from the bridge. So this is going to be a very interesting spot, because if Mamang decides to throw a grenade, they have to move away.
Yes.
And Mona Lisa and Mamang can give some really good shots here. Jim holding on to that position, but we do realize that Guns does not have one member. So this is good coming in from the boss here, trying to be sneaky. Oh, will he be able to get it though? Very tight.
Oh, yes, he does!
Mona Lisa, nicely done there, coming in, being able to use that little peek hole right there to take down some shots there, being able to take at least 10 to 15 damage here. But I think that was a grenade being thrown? Was that?
No, that's not a grenade.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
just a walk.
sorry.
Yeah, they just drop items on it. But again, they are cooked over here. They are so wholly locked down.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a good spot for them to be. And if it's not the team of Guns that take them down, it's going to be the Circle as well. So like I said beforehand, you've got to be fast, you've got to be quick, you've got to be faster than Sonic when you want to be moving down. But Delivery eliminated from a long way off, coming in from them. And we do see now Argon is looking to be the team favorite here with 7 kills in their pocket as is. We do see that coming in from Lubbock Team MY, they are holding on. Argon right now in a little bit of trouble here. Could this be their first loss of members here? As members from the side of Lubbock Team MY does have 4 members as well. Zeri now looking towards the heal. Exions does need the heal as well. Burnfire, Morato does have enough health. Traps right now take it down for the count. Could Traps be the first casualty from the side of Team Argon? Team Argon right now looks to return fire. Sabri right now looking very fierce with the AK, but it seems that Traps will not be able to make it in time as he gets taken down for the count. They will be able to get another kill there coming in from the side of Rex, but Rex gets taken down as well. This doesn't look good for them as 8 kills are already in their favor, but will it come at a cost as Rex could be another casualty for the side of Team Argon? It doesn't look good for them as numbers are going to be taken down for the count. Oh my god, the movement is going to be fast. The movement is going to be great here. Rotation is going to be key. Look at that beautiful glue wall here, but the amount of damage is going to be coming in. Circle's going to take it down at the side of 2 per second here. Oh, look at that, as it's going to be a double kill there coming in from the side of Lubbock Team MY. Exions as well is going to be a casualty coming in from the side of Lubbock Team MY.
What a sequence of match up there. I mean, everybody just trading blows one another, but again, Circle is the main villain right here. The danger zone is just enduring everybody, and they have to run into the safe zone ASAP. Forget about the guns, forget about the blows. The Hound, this is it. The Circle.
Oh, AKO definitely getting auto knocked out. Self-inflicted knockout there coming in. And the Dondedores as well will be eliminated in this game. And it seems that Circle priority is going to be a very, very paramount. It's going to be paramount for all these teams. Priority is something that your team needs to rush in here. 6 teams, 13 alive. What do you see right now, KBC? Actions about to break loose. All hell is about to come underway.
I mean, this is like 5 teams in one particular area there, and you have one team who's just waiting for the right time to charge forward. I mean, and it is anyone's game right here. As long they know after the first engagement, they need to be prepared for the second and the fourth coming through. Yun, he has the maximum level 4 in his bag.
Oh.
But Maover
might actually... But Maover's got to be careful. Potato. Maover right now is in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to go down. He's going to go down for the count. Thank you very much for playing Petera MY. That was a valiant effort, but sadly the Circle was not in your favor at all.
I felt he should run into the Circle instead of fighting the shot.
Exactly. I mean, he already had the information and he already knew where they were going to go, and he was still going to get some good shots here. Oh, Chikong right now. Nicely done there, coming in onto the side of Man. Oh, grenade there being tossed onto his side here. He does have EP. He does have enough EP as well as HP. So he's got to be careful that he does not get caught out here.
go.
Oh, circle now coming into his favor here. SBA right now. Red as well as Reboot. Lembu and Reboot are more going to be pushing into this situation here. Judd as well. Red is most likely going to get taken down. No, he doesn't. He actually gets the heal there. Chikong right now, that's taken with that grenade here. As we're going to be seeing, some of these teams are going to be moving into 5 teams, 12 players on the map here.
Oh, Chikong
being able to get some of those shots in. Nice glue wall there coming in from the side of Manlembu, but will it be enough though? Manlembu now revived in this situation. Chikong takes this little bit of no! It was going to be the shotgun to the face coming in from Red there from the side of BA. BA right now looking very well, but it seems that they did sacrifice Lembu in this situation here. Red, Reboot, and Judd Reboot still alive in this situation here.
Is down already here, but only leaving Sam left alive. There's a last man standing. He can still go for the revive, but he has to be very careful. The rest of the members of Team BA will push. Guns will be eliminated. It's leaving down to 4 teams and 9 members alive.
4 teams, 9 members alive here. Murato right now looking to push there. He does see members of Team Argon here, and this is going to be very good coming in from BA right now. Team Argon finally eliminated 4th place here, as we're going to be seeing 7 players now. 2 teams are going to be going up against one another. It's going to be 2v3 here coming into this situation. Bombs now, grenades now being spammed out from the side of Bombly. All 3 members of the side of LT now in a lot of trouble here. Lubuk now in a bit of problems. Nice flashbangs there coming in from the side of Bombly. Bombly living up to his name, bombing everyone down for the count. Black shoots Sam, looking towards getting those shots. Gotta be careful that he doesn't get flanked. Nicely done there, but has to be taken down with Inamoto's grenade, and Black shoot has been eliminated. And secondly is going to be Lubuk again with another win. That's the only team to win 2 back-to-back. Booyakasha for the side of Lubuk Team MY. Burnfire, Inamorato, Exunes, and Zeri will be able to enjoy victory.
I mean, the 2-time. They are the first 2-time team, back-to-back booyahs, and even though the kills are not above the 10 kill mark, but again, decent kills, 8 kills, and you see their remaining opponents, besides Argon, the 2nd and 3rd place, Blackshoot and BA, 3 kills only, and this is going to extend their lead towards the grand final slot.
Alright, so Lubuk Team MY, Blackshoot as well as BA now taking on the top 3 spots. Argon as well as Guns will be making up the top 5 here coming into the situation. Argon did really well for quite some time, but it seems that they are going to be tied up with the side of Lubuk Team MY with 8 kills. Whereas we're going to be watching from the side of Pantera MY, Don Dores, Autonok, AKO, Delivery, Special Units MY. They are going to be making the rest of the team, the rest of the lower part of the bracket.
Correct.
So I do like what's happening here, and I do like what I see. Cray Honor a little bit lackluster here, as well as Yonkao, MYA. Valiant effort, however, I don't think it was enough in that situation.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough as well. I mean, it was a little bit disappointing that Cray, they were the first to get eliminated after that clutch play coming in from one of their members, the 1 versus 4 situation in the first game. But unfortunately, maybe Purgatory is a harder map for them and they aren't able to adapt in the early engagements. But nonetheless, congratulations to Lubuk MY. 2-time in a row. You can see the 2 muscles in the map flexing over here. Could be a 3rd time coming soon.
You need to flex also if they win a 3rd. Okay? So I'm like, ugh, and then point to you. Also.
Okay, I'll try to do that if they win the 3rd.
Like the, Sorry, I was stretching actually. I'm feeling a little bit uneasy in the stomach, a little bit of air there. But anyway, my stomach issues are not going to be impeding my ability to be casting as well as KBC Sensei's. And this has been crazy coming in for the 2nd round of the FF Bravo group stages. So I do like what's happening here. Remember, this is the Free Fire C Championship semifinals day 1. We are already in the 2nd game is already in the books, and we are not going to look at the scores yet. We're going to keep that a little bit of a suspense there. You know, a little bit of that, you know, heartbeat moment, sound, you know. But we are going to take a look at some highlights before we take a short little commercial break. So I don't know about you guys, but what were your biggest what was your biggest moment in that game?
In that game, I think it definitely would be Lubbock MY's playstyle. I mean, so far every member, they only lost one member the game, but every member had a potential, what do you call this, a balanced kill lineup. You can see that they were sticking in groups. We did mention that why, some teams should be a little bit more creative instead of sticking 4 members, 1 down the road. Why not just play the buddy system 2 by 2, trying to pincer them with the crossfire? I did see them playing a lot of 4 in one group, but they were very, very coordinated, I would say.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about your end, but I feel like Lubbock MY's playing it the traditional way of what Battle Royale games would be in a squad mode.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that Lubbock Team MY definitely shows a little bit of them. So let's take a look at the highlights.
Field rolling,
It's soon,
trade.
it's soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
1. Damn. Yeah, as predicted. So maybe let's look at the highlights and see a little more. So let me take this through to everyone who's watching. So early on, Black Shoot and of course auto knockout just straight away, landing the RKO onto Black Shoot with the first blood. But then you can see Patera continuing in their style of aggressive against special units, but will not be planned out as properly as planned over here. Donderis against Cray Honor. The Donderis coming in with the Spanish rules and able to take down Cray Honor despite the valiant efforts of Cray Honor placed up early in the game. They were the first team to get eliminated. Unfortunately, I felt like Team Cray Honor could have at least secured the high ground and go behind and try to flank for that crossfire. But will be the win of the Donderis into play. You can see there's multiple trade-offs, multiple angles to flank. Unfortunately, Nick has to fall down over here, and that will be it. Nick was supposed to go and revive his teammate. Unfortunately, the time wasn't right as the members of the Donderis came in and flanked him with a surprise jump shot. Meanwhile, Argon early onwards had the high ground. They had the advantage within the circle. Unfortunately, Yonko, MY as well, you can see that Kiko and the rest of the members just instantly get shut down by Argon. Meanwhile, BA playing their very best game so far, and even though Argon is outside the circle, they still have the vehicles. They went in and charged in like a bulldozer. Look at that, baby. Look at that. And the triple kill for 2 of their members in the bot.
Yeah, now we're looking at how this is going to be working in this situation here. Delivery now getting eliminated with some very unfortunate shots here. And this is where Lubbock Team MY actually has some really, really good shots here. Black Shield now tries their best. Chikong tried his best to actually push into the situation, but it was really unfortunate. This was the final 2 teams fighting off against each other. And this was where Bomley was doing really well for the side of Black Shield, was able to get some crazy flashes and was able to blind some members from the side of Lubbock Team MY.
Correct.
But it seems that LBT was just too good here coming in, and that grenade will take down Sam with some beautiful stuff, and the flank coming in from the side of LBT MY. Too good to even dispute the amount of gangsterness that was coming in from LBT-MY. I do give a lot of props towards Black Shoot, but at the end of the day, LBT just showed that, hey, we're just the not to say the better team, but we had the better strategy, and we had the advantages in that situation. Even though Black Shoot was able to get that flash onto 3 members, there was only so much information that they could get.
Correct. I feel like if they weren't, if they did not suffer the first blood coming in from Team Auto Knockout, they could have used the extra member to go flank in. So after the grenades were thrown, imagine that one extra member just come in and flank in them out.
But like I said beforehand, it's too late for thinking about theories and maybes. What matters to us as casters is the facts, right?
Yes.
Is the facts and the adaptability. We can't base our opinions on conjecture. But anyway, enough of conjecture. We've got a fact for you guys. We've got a commercial coming up for you guys, and we're gonna take a short little break. But we do have one more fact for you guys. We will be back after this. He's KBC. I'm the Hound.
Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and players from all over the world. This is Free Fire Sea Championship Semifinals Day 1. Oh my goodness gracious me, that's the second time I did it in one breath. This is KBC Sensei, I am the Hound. We are here to break down the action, hotter than fire, smoother than silk.
Wow, what a one breath shout call right here to the Hound. As ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be round 3. We're going to go back into Bermuda as the two-time Team Lombok MY. They are really on fire.
Lombok Team MY.
Lombok Team MY is my bad.
Hey, mistakes were made, bro.
Yep.
Mistakes were made.
I'm learning.
So anyway, let's take a look at the overall scoreboard and break it down for you guys. How they have been doing. Lombok Team MY, the only team thus far to be able to get both placement points.
Correct.
30 points is going to be for first place. So as you can see, they've already gotten 60 points with a total of 400 total points there. 340 is going to be for kill points. As we're going to see, trailing behind them is going to be Team Argon, which I've been told is one of the top teams here in Malaysia.
Yep.
So we do see that there is going to be a big discrepancy of close to 70 points in favor of Lombok Team MY. Pantera MY, Cray Honor, the Dondadores, BA, Auto Knockout, Black Shoot, Yonkao, MYA, Guns and Special Units MY, as well as Delivery, is going to be making the entirety of the team. So Team Argon needs to get at least 5 kills, as well as
top 5.
Not top 5. They need to get first place.
Oh, first place.
They need to get a booyah in this next game if they want to take over Lombok Team MY spot. However, Lombok Team MY has got to get at least 6th or 7th and below if Team Argon wants to be able to knock them down from their top spot. So I'm pretty interested to see how these teams are going to be interacting with one another. I've been told as well that a lot of the teams on this list tend to aim towards Team Argon mainly because that they are the top team. So a lot of teams are looking to be spoilers here in this situation. So I don't know about you guys, but if I was a player in this standing, actually not this standing, excuse me, in this group, which is FF Bravo,
correct,
I would actually like to be one of those spoilers as well. Actually, like, I mean, it's just because like not out of jealousy, not out of hate, just to make things a little bit interesting.
Correct.
In my opinion, I do believe that Team Argon is one of the top tier teams here in Malaysia. But considering how Lombok Team MY has been performing thus far, their adaptability just shows that hey, you can be the top team here in Malaysia, but they've been practicing, and it seems that Lombok Team MY is one of the teams to look out for with their 2 in a row booyahs. But at the same time, we did see that Pak Lang
yes, correct, Pak Lang
MY, excuse me, did manage to get quite a high I think the first 2 or 3 games where they were able to maintain the top spot.
Correct.
But they were chipped away after the
down.
3rd game. So it's also a game of attrition. It's also a stamina game, a long run game as well. So you guys got to also understand that the longer you play, sometimes it's harder to focus.
Yep.
It requires quite a bit of endurance in terms of your mentality and your
Correct.
mindset. You need to be able to maintain that same level of energy, same level of
Momentum, they said.
not just momentum, but also like your mental acuity. You need to be able to be big brain all the time
So-
for the entire six rounds that we're going to be
rounds.
playing. So how many rounds have we played already? 3, right? 2.
2.
So now we're heading
To the
into
third round.
third round.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited to see we are in the halfway mark. So if you guys just joined us, it's the perfect time. We are going back into Bermuda.
Yes.
So that's going to be very interesting. Smaller map means a lot more action, maybe
Correct.
a little bit more early game engagements.
Yes, and the sense of urgency will be built up as those smaller teams, not smaller teams, the lower ranked teams, they will know that, okay, this is the third round. We need to step up. We need to up our game because we can't let the top teams just bring all the points back and make the gap even vast.
Definitely, definitely. I do believe that Lubuk Team MY is enjoying quite a bit of a big gap here,
Yep.
but it's only a matter of time before Team Argon can actually nip at their heels.
Correct.
So it's very important for Lubuk Team MY to continue to maintain their
Consistency.
Thank you very much for that. And maintain that level of awareness towards the later stages of the game, because we did see that they don't have much problems towards early stages of the game.
Correct.
It's only towards mid stages and later stages of the game where they start losing maybe 1 or 2 members. But thus far, I think they're the only teams that were able to have at least 3 to 4 members towards the final stages, final few circles, which I think is always a very good benefit. Play safe early on, get some of these sneaky kills,
Right.
and just be able to what's the word for it? Reap the rewards
Yes.
towards the late stages of the game.
Correct. And of course, I have a question for you all out there, to the audience, and of course to the Hound. Maybe you can give a comment down here. I just want to know, which team do you feel like is going to be that middle tier team that's going to climb up to the top 5?
Yes,
For me, I
who's the
feel it's
spoiler?
Black Shoot.
Blackshoot might be able to do that, but we are not going to speculate much more.
Ah.
Remember, we're all not about conjecture here. We're all about facts, and we'll let the facts speak for themselves. How we're going to find out about the facts? We're going to go into the game. Are you ready?
I'm
Are
ready.
you ready?
I'm ready.
We're all ready.
Woo!
So let's go.
All right, let's go.
Get
Buckle up
your
seatbelts.
get your backpack. Excuse me. Get your parachute packs up and running. Excuse me.
God.
You
think
can't
I'm
jump out of plane with a backpack. You're gonna
I heard that joke. I heard that joke before.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a joke since primary school, I believe.
Oh
You know.
man.
It's a dad joke right there. I don't think I want to torture any of the viewers or yourself or the production crew back at home. I don't want someone to throw a mic at me. But anyway, let us go. It's going to be Bermuda, round 3 of 6. Here we go. Break it down for us, KBC. What are your hotspots, predicted hotspots of today?
Definitely around Observatory, Bima Sakti Street, Kalulistiwa, a little bit of peak, and after that, going towards Factory, Clock Tower, last but not least, Hangar. I think some teams will take the risk to go to Cape Town, but again, Cape Town loot is not that good. Maybe they will go to Cape Town first and then will rotate to Keratan or this particular place called Sentosa, the Sentosa Island, by the way. Meanwhile, Auto Knockout again, the very first camera. They are very, very close to team number 5. We'll look at the team number 5 later on. AKO as Argon. Oh, Argon is going to go have a first confrontation with them. Oh, it's going to get fisted down.
Oh
Traps.
boy, the fist traps now gets taken
Woohoo.
out for the count, and it seems that Argon right now has a bit of an issue here as members of the side of CR now looking towards getting the kills. Sabri, Yun, as well as Rex now in a little bit of
Ooh.
issues here. Not even a single weapon for them, and it seems that they have to bug out for the nearest compound and get weaponry and try to fight it out. Cray Honor right now looking very honorable and looking to be able to get some kills here. Some good shot there. Counts. Nicely done there. Coming in from the side of Nick24 of Team Cray Honor.
I mean, speaking of which, I know this is not facts, the Hound. I know you're a big fan who takes pride in the fact, but we have to believe a little bit of superstition. The caster's curse is real. You
It's
did
definitely
mention-
real.
We just
That's not
mentioned
conjecture
Argon.
right there. That's facts right there. That's facts right there, KBC.
It's
We're not
superstition,
even
bro.
making that up right there.
Okay, he's not mad, so let's continue talking about that. But then Argon, look at that, Argon. That is,
Oh my
I mean,
goodness, Argon right now.
no, that's
please put-
AKO, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
AKO right now in a bit of bother here as they're going to be trapped out into his position. Pantera right now, one member already down for the count as we're going to be looking on to Special Units
Yep.
NY as well. Moving into a position that could actually test out members of NYA Big Blue right now, who've been in a lot of trouble. Mirul Katana right now not too far behind, and it seems that Special Units MY will be able to spray it out with the Scar. Switches over to the Farmers. Will he be able to get that shot down? Katana now takes down Soda coming in from the side of from the side of Aura will be able to take them down for the count. And we do see MYA right now will be able to get a kill of their own. Nicely done there coming in from the side of Yunkao MYA.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Yuko MYA, they made the situation which is less advantageous to them, and they turned down the tables. And it looks like SU, aka Special Units MY, has to bail out, only leaving Meow, most likely the last member standing. At the same time, Pantera do have the angle here, and Yuko MY kills off. They are the new key leader by bad. They killed 3, so only leaving Meow left alive. So they claim the team leader spot, at this moment. But Pantera, Ma over my dead body. That's what they call it. At auto knockout, he's gonna ding down some humans, ding down some members of AKO, landing the RKO towards them. Also does get the knockdown onto Sun, but then RKO kill off.
Ma over gets taken out by Mr. D with a beautiful shot from the Dragunov there. AKO looking to get that knockout there. Beautiful stuff being shown from the side of Mr. D, using that Dragunov to take him down with a beautiful one shot there. I do like what I'm seeing coming in from members of the side of AKO. However, is it going to be enough? They did lose Saneo in this situation here, as members of the side of Pantera are pretty much close by. PTR right now in a very interesting spot because they do have the high ground here.
Yep.
But it does seem that AKO does have a little bit more spread out and a little bit more sidelines covered compared to PTR.
Yes, indeed. And maybe I was mistaken for the Dragunov for the VSS. And the patterns are almost the same. So maybe in the last game,
Almost the same, yeah. I
it's
agree.
almost the same. So apologize if it's not the Dragunov, it was a VSS. And I'm thinking that Team Terra, the Pantera right now, even though they only have 3 members, the same numbers of heroes, same numbers of characters, they still can have the upper advantage. Like you said, the high ground. Meanwhile, moving to another perspective, Delivery did not have the best games, the first 2 games in their time. But we're going to go back to Pantera again.
Alright, it seems that Manchi as well as Manlembu
BA.
coming in to come in. BA right now looking towards being the aggressors here. Terra, right, PTR right now looking towards getting taking advantage of the situation while the fight is getting hectic. Manchi right now moving into a situation, switches over to the Scar L here, and you see that BA right now looking towards fighting off with PTR in the situation Pantera MY.
Pantera MY still has the high ground as Team BA. They need to decide whether or not to take this fight. If they really want to take this fight, they have to go through every angle or off-angle cam to at least get the advantage or try to sneak past by Team Pantera. Pantera holding the ground really, really strong, and this is why maybe Clock Tower is the most contested point. One of the hot zones is not only because of the loots are great, but the positioning of that particular area is key and vital.
Yeah, coming in here, we do see that Manlembu as well as other members now could be in a very interesting situation here because members of BA could be could be crossfired from members of team number 7, which I can't remember what the name is,
Team number
as
7,
well as Pantera MY.
Oh, I didn't know that team number 7 had Abiek. Abiek is one of the one of the most famous streamers for Free Fire here, besides Kokan himself also.
Alright, so Mirul as well as and it seems that FYA taking down members of LT. Oh, the previous winners right now don't look very good here coming in from the side of Lubuk team.
Oh, Lubuk team only leaving 2 members left alive in Zeri and Burnfire. I think they hope that they can at least get some kills or to escape from this massacre.
Morato as well as Exion's already been eliminated in this game. Zeri and Burnfire now are going to be the only 2 ones alive in this situation here. They don't have any kills for them, and they're already taking a little bit of damage in the situation coming in from that town there. So I do believe that that's going to be a very detrimental situation for them to be in. And we do see members from the side of Delivery. That's the name of their team. Delivery, Abiek, Kuchi, as well as Jack and Yuha right now looking towards getting some of these shots on towards the side of NSM Jason.
Oh wow! I mean, Delivery over here, they did not have a good game, and in fact, they have one of the streamers here, but maybe streamers is not professional gaming. I don't know. It doesn't translate into the game match
Sometimes,
itself.
I mean, come on. Being a streamer doesn't necessarily mean that you're a professional gamer,
Yep.
and being a professional gamer doesn't mean that you're necessarily a good streamer.
Correct.
But sometimes you can have the best of both worlds.
Yep.
So it really depends on the situation. But we're not gonna judge. Anyway, Bomley right now looking to is getting some of these shots coming in from the side of Blackshoot. Blackshoot right now looking to is getting some of these long range shots.
Bomley.
But it's got Bomley gonna take it down. Shikong, I think you should run. I think you should run because you are being exposed with the UAV. Oh, Blackshoot eliminated immediately, and that was because that he was moving onto the side of the UAV.
Yep.
Not too far behind is going to be Cray Honor though.
Great honor, and they will be able. We're moving on to the different side or perspective here. It looks like Team Pantera, they've been pushed into outside of the team, which is BA. Meanwhile, we're going to move to a different camera angle here as we will see the kill cam. It looks like there will be an engagement coming in from the side of Pantera and, of course, BA. But let's look at Cray Honor. Cray Honor, Nick. He died the earlier round stages early on, and that causes the first team to get eliminated. He's not going to let that happen again. He's going to heal it up. Living with Rockers and the rest of his members are still healthily alive.
Alright, so Beta StepX Rockers as well as Nick24 moving into a very interesting spot here. Kachik.com was able to actually move into a situation that could put them in a very interesting spot. So I do believe that coming in from the side of Terra, not a very, very good spot for them because it's only Osa, but oh my goodness.
Ooh, the
oh my
angles.
goodness, BA is just so close though. And Osa does know where they are. He does hear the footsteps. So he's got to be
Yes.
careful though.
And why are we
that he
whispering, by
does
the
not,
way?
I don't know. I don't know why we
We're all so
whispered.
silent.
I don't know why we whispered as well. You know, it adds to the stealth. It adds to the stealth, boys and girls. It adds to the stealth. We're trying to be as immersive as possible. Come on, guys. Come on. But anyway, some fights there coming in. Pantera right now from the side of Terra. Osa trying his best. Oh, boom, shakalaka. But potato aim, potato aim, potato. That's going to be done for the cover. Oh,
Gonna be Ace in
Manchi
trouble.
now in a little bit of trouble here as members of Cray Honor right now looking towards getting some long range shots. That was very good stuff that being shown by BA, being able to minimize their losses in that situation. No man lost for the side of BA. CR right now 4 kills in the pocket already. Rockers and Nick contributing 2, whereas Beta and Steps not yet contributing anything to the team.
Yes, and a look at that. Cray Honor continuing to fight against Team Delivery. They have that compound here, but then can they secure that tower? The most cowardly position ever. And they're going to build ice walls over there. Let it go, let it go. Look at this, man. They are just putting the glue walls around.
Glue walls around here, but it seems that Nick is going to be in a bit of trouble here as members of CR right now looking towards taking down members of Delivery. Beta right now is going for the Overwatch here. Nick is dangerously low, has to go back. Yuha already taken down for the count. Kachik as well taken down for the count. And that's most likely going to be over as Yuha one more shot and he's going to be taken down for the count. Delivery already eliminated. And members of Cray Honor still not a single loss for them. StepX will be able to get his health back up to healthy spots. And Beta, the only team with a 0, with a donut on his team.
What a play coming in from Team Cray Honor. They just step up their gameplay despite that second round early exit, early elimination. You really can see that the map of the next circle will be most likely moving towards the hangar and Rinnam Village, and the rest of the members, they need to go in here. This is going to be circle level 2, level 3, and most likely a level 3 coming forward, and this is going to be a very, very painful zone or toxic zone that's coming in here for the rest of the teams.
Alright, hangar and parts of Rimnam is going to be in the circle. And also I think parts of Clock Tower as well. So this is going to be very interesting. We do see that majority of the teams are going to be coming in from the southeast side. Mona Lisa right now, not the Mona Lisa smile, is going to be taken down, and that's going to be a Mona Lisa frown right there, baby, as he gets taken down for the count.
That will be the best poetic moment you can do, talking about Mona Lisa over there,
Yeah,
smiling
I'm
to
a poet,
frowning.
baby. I'm a poet. You know it, baby. I'm all about the rhymes because I do it all the time.
Big region, Don Dedore is coming in with the scope shooting left and right. We have TikTok here. Managed to ding down some enemies, but AKO Nicole takes down one of the members over here. It's gonna be the same despising position.
Yep, I'm not a big fan of this position, mainly because that, yeah, I mean, you have to make do with what it works, but when you're put in a situation like that, and if you decide to put down a glue wall, it actually puts you in a situation that's not really good because you're trapped out. The amount of movement that you have is limited,
Yep.
and it's very dangerous for you to be actually holding on to that position for an extended period of time. So we do see that coming in from the side of Crayona, 7 kills already, and it seems that Crayona right now could be enjoying quite a bit of action here early on. The Don Didores right now looking towards getting some of these shots off. TikTok right now not being able to hit some of these shots here onto the side of Guns. Guns right now in a little bit of trouble, and Jim right now could be another victim for the side of Don Didores. How much ammo does TikTok have? I'm pretty curious to see.
I'm pretty surprised that TikTok uses the scope shooting technique on the AK. Like I did mention before, the AK-47 isn't the best weapon when you want to use to that scope shooting. More like you should try to shoot in a static manner or a stagnant manner. But speaking of static, look at that BA over here, Man Lembu trying to take down Step X over here as we get a kill. One of the teams has been eliminated already. If I'm not sure which team is that.
I didn't see that as
Okay,
well. Not to say I didn't see it. I saw it, but I was kind of paying attention to what's happening here.
It's
BA
2 for 2.
as well as Crayona. A little bit of grenade tosses there being tossed out, and it seems that Lembu is on the shorter end of the stick here as Rockers as well as Step X looking towards getting some
2
of the
for
shots.
2.
Step X now. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, Crayona already eliminated.
Oh,
Beautifully done
man.
there. Coming in from the side of BA, Lembu as well as Reboot moving in to a good situation.
Very, very strong play. Very, very strong hold. Auto knockout will be eliminated as well. Gun still surviving despite not getting any kills. I think they really need to start mounting on the kills as they are still getting harassed by the team over here. Lubbock Team MY, the two-time, they want to get the kills as well. Meanwhile, Jim Bet, he's going to try to hover around, finding the correct angles, getting information for his team. They are at the edge of the circle, but the next circle might not be in their luck. They need to fall back and at least start get kills and then go and open up the playing field for themselves. And you can see that the hangar will be the point of contest. So hopefully the circle is kind enough. Everybody gets to linger at hangar as the rest of the last two teams who are outside of the circle will move into the next playing zone. It's going to be 6 teams left, 14 downwards. I think Guns has the best opportunity in terms of strength in numbers, but they have to start killing. They have to start some spark. The kills do count though, ladies and gentlemen, as well as, oh no, Lubbock has the most members in their squad. 4 members still alive.
All right, for those of you at home, if you want to participate in more codes and giveaways, we have been reading your comments. We understand you guys, and we need a favor from you guys. All we need to do is reach a goal of 1,500. We will have a new redemption code to be shown. We have just one simple thing. Share the stream with everyone. Your mom, your dad, your cat, your dog, everyone. Get everyone involved in the party. If we're able to hit that number, that's the way we work, baby, and that's how we're going to redeem it. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the works. Go do it now.
Yes,
Don't wait.
and I promise I won't redeem the code. I won't talk about the code anymore, guys. It's all for
right.
you.
So coming in from the side of Argon right now, it seems that Argon and Rex are going to be enjoying some really long-range shots here as Sabri and Rex is going to be enjoying some really good long-range shots here. Coming in 6 teams, 14 players on the map.
Ooh, they managed to ding down Lubbock MY there. So Argon, good shots coming in over here. The Don Didores leaving TikTok. They still have 4 members left alive here. Oh, sorry, that was actually Don Didores that has 4 members in the back. So Lubbock MY, I think they don't have 4 members. So correct me if I'm wrong. Bit of a misinformation. But again, Man Ripple from BA will gun down one of the members of Guns. And this looks like to be a skirmish on themselves. Everybody is just camping at this moment, waiting for their opponents to pop their heads and boom, headshot.
All right, nicely done here coming in from the side of all teams. They are going to be in very interesting situations here, but I think that BA as well as Argon are in a very interesting spot, mainly because that they have a lot more options to move around. So logistics excuse me, not logistics.
Oh.
Rotation-wise, it is going to be good, but it doesn't seem good here as Mona Lisa now gets taken down from the side. Oh, Jim as well gets taken down from the count for the side of BA. Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Lembu and Reboot. But it seems that Lembu right now is going to be taking a little bit of shots towards him, and that's going to be a big, big issue for them.
It's going to be a big, big issue because they initially got the flank, but now they are getting flanked over here. Special Units MY will be eliminated. I'm not sure who gets that kill, but it looks like in the perspective of Donde Doris, they can take down the remaining members of BA with that tower advantage. Meanwhile, they have to run through the circle.
Lemon.
Lombok team is going to get eliminated.
Lubbock Team MY looks like the third booyah. Excuse me. The third booyah.
Yeah, the third booyah,
The
correct.
third booyah of the day is going to be denied from them, but they are going to be fourth place as BA is going to be eliminated. So Don De Doris shutting them down. It's going to be 4v2.
V2.
Oh, it's going to be Argon going up against. Oh, nicely done there, coming in from
2
the
versus
side
3.
of Argon.
Yeah.
Argon right now. 2 versus 3, and it's going to be very interesting to see how TRP. And this was where we were talking about how this is going to be a bad spot for them. Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Argon.
Look at that. There's going to be a spam of the ice walls, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to fight through the circle, the last remaining circle down below. Don De Doris has strength in numbers, but then it looks like it's not going to be beneficial to them.
Oh my
over
god,
here,
Argon
it
turning
looks like
it around.
Argon. Oh, gonna get a kill over here, and now they're going to fight through that, but it's not enough. Argon coming back. 2 versus 4. Another clutch moment here from side of Bravo.
Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Team Argon KBC. It seems that Argon right now looking to show that true strength and true colors. A little bit of a slow start here coming in. Lubbock Team MY getting eliminated at 4th place with only 1 kill and 14 points, giving them a 1 kill and 14 survival scores, giving them a total of 34. Whereas Team Argon, the Donde Doris, and BA are going to be enjoying a lot more points. Surprisingly, because the amount of kills BA was able to get, they enjoyed the most points in this situation. We are going to see all the other teams that are going to be making it out. Special Units MY, Guns, AKO, Cray Honor, Yungkao MYA, Delivery, Pantera MY, Black Shoot are going to be the next teams that are ready to go. Excuse me, not ready to go. That are going to be making up the entire table of the tournament of this particular game. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think, Team BA, they are the most surprising one. I think they were in the middle tier. I was predicting Black Shoot could have a good game, but Black Shoot, meanwhile, Custer's Curse straight away down, getting eliminated earlier, and BA coming in hot with 11 kills. I think this is
Coming
the
in
third
hot
team.
and bothered, that's for sure.
Yeah, the third team to get the above 10 kill mark, if not mistaken.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. In terms of stats, I do believe that the highest kill count, I think, is 13. I think 13?
I thought it's 12.
12 or 13, I'm not entirely
Yeah,
sure.
either one, but
Either one, yeah.
yes, correct. It would be, if I'm not mistaken, Malaya Tiger has the most.
Yes, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. If you're not mistaken, excuse me. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if we reach 1,500, we will give you guys
code.
new redemption codes.
Yeah.
So remember, share the stream with your mom, with your dad, with your cat, with your grandma, with your grandpa, your sister, and your aunties. Share it with everybody, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, this is the Free Fire C Championship
Correct.
semifinals day 1. We are halfway through for FF Bravo already.
Yep.
Which team will get closer and closer to that 50,000 prize pool? We shall have to wait and find out. We're kind of waiting for the teams to we're waiting for the production to tabulate the scores. Any updates on yours? Not updates. Any opinions on your side in terms of whether we're going to be changing the standings here as we move forward?
Definitely. I think Team Argon, that win again wasn't their win to lose for. I mean, that was Team Team Don De Doris that was supposed to go in. And we'll go through the highlights later. You will see that maybe the placement was almost the same as Deja Vu with the placement between Caffeine MY versus Not Good Kids, I think. That was the...
AGC, yeah.
Yeah, AGC. So
I
not,
think so, yeah.
yeah, so Not Good Kids going up here. So they had the advantage, they had the numbers, but this time around, I think the biggest mistake was the 2 members was just camping at the tower there. By the time Team Argon went to rush in with all their utilities and with whatever weaponry that they have, they don't have enough time for the plan B. The plan B was to actually get out of the tower, reposition themselves, maybe get the ice glue wall to kind of support them from there, but they did not have the resources. It ended up hurting them more for what they could chew from those positioning. And I did mention, we did talk about this particular position. Yes, the tower is a very, very despised location for a lot of players out there particularly, but it's a good camping spot, especially for a solo player. But that it wasn't a solo, that was a duo. Camping there, your movements are already limited to one player, and if we make it two, that's ×2 the limitation going forward. But Argon, we had to give it to Rex. I think Rex has been performing really well. His back was against the wall, back against the danger zone, but he was still alive and he was kicking butt.
Yeah, definitely. We are going to be watching this final fight here, and look at the amount of blue walls that's being dropped down from the side of Argon. Argon right now just showing how gangster they are in terms of how they're good at pushing out. Sabri definitely showing very little concern towards the amount of pressure that was being put onto them. So I did like the fact that Team Argon were able to show why they are one of the top teams here in Malaysia, and I'm pretty excited to see before anything that we are going to witness whether or not Team Argon is going to live up to their names as the top teams here in Malaysia. Anyway, for those of you guys who just joined us, this is the Free Fire Sea Championship Semi-Finals Day 1. We are almost underway. We are almost halfway through, excuse me, for the semi-finals Day 1, FF Bravo group already. So I don't know about you. I am the Hound. He is KBC Sensei. We are going to be back. But before we go, how about you check out this commercial break?
Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, We're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Well, moving into the day, and now it is going to be the huge fight right here. Welcome back to FFC Championship 2019 semifinals day 1. My name is KBC Sensei alongside with the Hound. He is lock and loaded. Are you lock and loaded? We are waiting for 1.5k viewers out there for the code, and I promise to you guys, I will not take the code.
Yeah.
Done.
That pretty much settles it right there.
Yep.
The saltiness is real. I can taste the salt in the air, just as real as the sea salt. So, I don't know about you guys, but let us break down the scoreboards for you guys. Let us go. KBC, break it down for us.
We have Team Argon with the first top standing over here. 21 kills, 420 kill points. Again, 1 kill is 20 points. Do your max, ladies and gentlemen. Place point is 64 points and the total points are 484. However, Lubbock Team NY, they are not out and done yet. They are 434 points, just closing in up with the gap with 50 points. Cray Honor did their very best. Unfortunately, they are still not finishing in the best standings at the moment, so they are in third place. We have BA, Pantera MY, the Dondedores, Yonko MY, Auto Knockout Delivery, Black Shoot Guns, last but not least, Special Units MY.
All right, so let's talk about probability of other teams being able to catch up. So,
Nice.
Cray Honor, BA, Lubbock Team MY still very much in the game. Pantera has got to climb up quite a bit high. There could be a change here between Cray Honor as well as BA.
All right.
Might be swapping between each other. Really dependent on how they're going to be performing in the next game, which is game number 4.
Correct.
We are halfway through the game already, so if you guys just joined us, this is the perfect time to go. But before anything though, the skill, excuse me, not the skill discrepancy, the point discrepancy between Team Argon as well as the Lubbock Team MY, 50 points, pretty much even between Cray Honor as well as BA. So not much can be said here. I mean, the math speaks for itself.
Yep.
It really depended on which teams gets eliminated first in these standings here. But Team Argon definitely enjoying themselves there. 420 kill points, giving them a total of 484 points accumulated with the 64 placement points that they have accrued thus far. Lubbock Team MY definitely enjoying quite a bit higher numbers of placement points, but not the same amount of kill points. So they need to work a little bit harder, put a little bit more what's the word for it? A risk in how they play their games. So I do believe that the potential for a lot of these teams is definitely to be realized. But at the same time, there is a lot to be said about how much risk that you want to put into a fight. I mean, do you risk it all and try to get an entire squad wipeout? Or do you play it safe and play for the placement points and then focus for a little bit more kills? So, I mean, we're really much on the fence here. And we're going to go into the game. KBC's ready. The Hound is ready. The production is ready. And I'm pretty sure our viewers are ready. So let's go into the game in a few more seconds, and there we go in 3, 2, 1. That's why we don't do counts anymore.
Yes.
KBC.
Because I just got con left and right, up and down, A, B, square, start option. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the game.
That's
over
a meme
here.
right there.
That's a meme right there. And this is going to be Purgatory. Again, we are going back into the bigger brother, or I would say the bigger map compared to the other two maps, which is Bermuda as well. So this is going to be a bigger map this time around. It's going to be east to west. And then it will be from the southern to the northern side here. Definitely Marble Works and Quarry, they will be the highly contested areas. Brazilla could also join in the fray. Fire Brigade and Lumber Mill is very close with the flight path, and definitely we will see some teams going to Skid Lodge and Forge. I'm not sure whether will they take the opportunity to go to Moat House, but if teams who are more focused onto the gameplay of placement, they will go for it. But that will be a first knockout here. Gun say hello, welcome back. I'm gonna get the first knockout, but it's not a potential kill confirmed yet. Nasties, meanwhile, very first kill, and now C9 Yuha is gonna get the kill instead for the first blood. So I think there's a different skirmish coming in forward here. There's a few skirmishes left and right, and I don't know, but look at that Brazilla. What so many teams. It's a skirmish. It's a party over here. The party of guns blazing, and they will continue pushing it forward with the kills of the respective teams. Delivery, meanwhile, get their own 3K in the board, although they lose the first member in their hands. Meanwhile, Guns is still like one shot onto Abiek. Abiek, you can kiss goodbye. It's nasty to take the gunshot, and you are dead. M1014 in your face, my friend. And now, Han, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that. Yeah. Yeah, I had to take a little bit of medication right there.
Yep.
So you had to. Oh, Pantera MY eliminated first in the game. Not a very good start for them, as they're going to be the 12th team to be eliminated in this matchup. So very interesting to see how some of these teams are going to be interacting with one another and how they are going to be moving forward in this situation. We do see now 36 players and 11 teams still in the game. First team to get eliminated is going to be PTRMY.
And look at that, 3 teams all in central area, very close to Brasilia as well. This is like a separate island, something like Modehouse, but oh, Kerchik, they are gonna get killed. I mean, he's gonna get killed, and Delivery is out of this round. The Dondedores going in for their 2K, and most potentially that's a squad wipe in their back. Meanwhile, the Dondedores, no, they're gonna slide down here. Nasty is still alive, causing havoc towards this team. A 1, a 2 knockout. Nasties, what a nasty play you are. He's gonna throw the grenade here. We're gonna spell Kobe. Kobe!
Ooh, triple kill here, but it's got to be careful there. TikTok as well. Whoa, nicely done there, coming in from the side of Guns. Nasties right now trying their best, but Guns will be eliminated in this matchup here. Dondedores right now looking towards fighting it out, but will it be enough? No, it won't. A little bit of excessive force being shown from the side of the Dondedores.
I mean, Dondedores, I know they're feeling salty by losing 2 members by 1 person, but they don't need to shoot a dead body. What dead couldn't be?
What is dead may never die.
Yes. Oh.
Big fan.
I'm a big fan as well.
Very good.
Which house you are supporting?
Definitely House Targaryen, that's for sure.
No, man, that's the wrong house you're supposed to support. That is the house that you're supposed to support is, of course, the northern side.
Oh, wow,
the
look at
Starks.
you. You are so stereotypical, all about honor and stuff. Wow, look at you.
Speaking of
KBC.
honor,
All right, Cray Honor, that was very well timed right there, coming in, KBC Sensei. We are going to be watching some of these teams now moving into very precarious situations here, and there might be actually another fight here coming in between between CR and BA. So BA right now in a very good spot, but it's going to be 3v4 here. Who has the first advantage? We shall see. We do see members of Cray Honor right now looking very honorable, looking very Cray as they're going to be moving out. And look at that little cute little kitten right there.
Yeah.
Very adorable. Loving it.
we even had time to talk about it. But yes, it's a very adorable thing. But you know what's not adorable? This is the Storm in the front coming in forward. Now, Ski Lodge is also a very, very interesting place. Look at the high ground.
BA right now on high ground, and it sees that they did spot out some members of CR. Oh, in a bit of an interesting spot here as Judd Reboot will be able to take down some shots onto Rockers.
What?
Oh, Rockers gets taken down. StepX will be able to take down Man Reboot. Nicely done. And Man Reboot will be taken down for the count by StepX. And it doesn't seem very good for the side of BA here. They might have their spot in jeopardy here.
Oh, wrong angle.
Oh my goodness. Wrong angle there coming in, but it seems that there is going to be very nicely done there with the glue shield, with the glue wall coming in, but it seems that Cray Honor will be able to take them down for the count. Nicely done as Man Lembu now is taken down for the count, and this will give an opportunity for the side of Rockers to be able to heal up. Very, very well done coming in from the side of Cray Honor, using as much as they can. Double kill, and BA has been eliminated by Cray Honor, and Cray Honor right now looks to me that they will push BA down a few notches since BA has been eliminated 9th place in this game.
You know what's interesting? This is like the only first circle, which is the safety zone coming in here. And of course, few skirmishes already, eliminating 3 teams already in this gameplay. Sorry, make it 4. 8 teams left alive. It looks like Yonko, MYA, Bangkok. He's going to try to hover around the placement here as Lumbo also suffers casualties and leaving only Exun left alive. This could be Lumbo's MY's demise if he has to play this carefully. And look at this, a shot and a fall downwards. There'll be a trade-off, and now it looks like Team Lumbo MY will be removed. They are out of this map. Lubbock Team MY. This is perhaps the dagger into the heart. Yeah, rankings is definitely going to take a total hit after that elimination process.
Now, there is going to be very interesting very interesting opportunities for teams like this to actually get some eliminations. As we look at the circle, only AKO as well as MYA and another team, NSM, is going to be holding on to this position here. So this is very interesting because NSM will be able to move across the bridge onto the side of Crossroads, and it is going to be relatively safe for them. They won't be they won't be contested by any other members of enemy teams. So that's going to be a very safe option for them to move into the later stages of the game. They don't need to rush that much, as we do see that the circle is going to be closing up towards for them.
Yeah, I do agree on that particular standpoint, especially you're taking the safer route to sustain yourself until the final circle as you'll be prepared to fight. Speaking of sustainability, look at Team Argon, all still healthily, even though they don't have any team kills yet. But again, it is meant to happen. And they said, speaking of team kills, caster skills coming in shortly. It looks like Team Argon will lay down the waste onto this member of special units. Special units not even having a breather. One member down already. Another two more members. Can they revive Meow?
Now that's nicely done there, coming in from the side of Rex, Sabri as well as Yoon. Sabri takes a little bit of damage before he gets into cover. Traps and Yoon right now looking towards getting some kill confirms here, as is going to be Special Unit MY is going to be holding, Special Units MY that's going to be holding on to this position. Blue walls now being dropped down, and some long range shots that are coming in from the side of Trap, looking to get them down. Simon right now gets taken down for the count here, and a few blinding shots coming in with the flash grenades for their side will definitely pay them dividends. It seems that it's not going to be a good start for any of these teams here. Got to be careful that they don't get shot off. Special Units MY now taken down for the count, as Rex will be able to revive Sabri without any punishment that's going to come his way. But it's got to be careful that his flanks does not get caught off here, because Special Units MY has been eliminated. 3 kills in favor of the side of Team Argon, and it seems that the top team in Malaysia is showing their fangs.
I mean, Argon here, they are really on fire. And I mean, you know, like I said, the first 2 games that we already predicted, you know, Lubok coming in with a 2-time Booyah, and now the 3rd and 4th game isn't in their favor. They got eliminated so early, and now all eyes onto Argon, the top team in Malaysia, as the Hounds say. They start off with a fiery bang, 3 kills and a squad wipe.
Very nicely done here from these teams. I do believe that these teams are going to be holding on to very interesting positions here. Feels very open, very wide open for the side of Cray Honor. They've got to be careful that they do not get caught up between a rock and a hard place here, as members of Argon right now are going to be moving into a very dangerous spots here. Sabri right now in a lot of dangerous spots, as Beta will be able to take down Sabri, but Rockers right now is going to be taken down for the count.
Argon,
Yoon as well, another one gets taken down, and it could be that it could be that Team Argon right now could be in a very interesting spot here, because they may actually be eliminated. They've got to be very careful that they'll get eliminated too early in this matchup here. They've got to be extremely careful on how they approach this situation.
And I think Cray Honor is just going to push forward. They have the momentum. They can storm the front, only leaving 2 members of Argon left alive. And speaking of Argon, look at that. Uncle knockdown is coming with the RKO. Rex will lose his life here with the knockout and the death, leaving only Traps left alive. Now Traps, he's trapped between 2 teams. It's not going to be looking too good for his situation.
And now we're going to be watching onto the side of Saneo and Nicole, that are going to be holding on to this position as much as they can. Saneo as well as Nicole holding on to high ground here. Not too far off is going to be MYA, as well as some members of Cray Honor. So we do see members of RX from the side of TikTok, as well as other members are going to be moving into the circle here. They might actually meet up with the side of NSM. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this is going to transpire for them. We've seen Argon actually be able to go Ultra Instinct and go super big brain with some crazy gameplay here coming in from them, but they've got to be careful that Argon does not trap them, that Traps does not get trapped in between 3 to 4 teams, because they got a lot of teams around the area. So we've got to be careful that they do not get spotted out from the side of Argon. From the side of AKO, they are in the middle, as 2 teams are going to be moving around them from right and left as well into the middle of the circle, closer towards the danger zone here. Very interesting to see. Cray Honor, Black Shoot as well are going to be one of the few teams that are going to have only four members in total in the entire matchup.
4 members in total, still surviving healthily with the 6k in their bag. They're looking for more kills and hoping to get the top spot and trying to steal it away from Lubbock and Argon. As Argon with traps here, he's just playing the waiting game, just waiting for the circles to come forward and then making his next move. Meanwhile, Nicole and Sumnio is just waiting as well for the final member of Argon to come out and pop his head. Meanwhile, Cray is just gonna hover around this area. UAV is gonna remove and expose everybody's location. The next closest team is team number 12. It will be Chikong and his gang. They have to be very careful. CR, they are expecting this push, and they will storm the front.
They will have to be careful here. Blackshoot right now looking to pushing it off, and it seems that we've got another very nice giveaway for you guys. But before that, though, there's going to be a bit of action here coming in from the side of StepX onto the members of Blackshoot. Just so you guys know, it's going to be a Diamond Royal voucher, a Weapon Royal voucher, as well as Top Gamer Scar gun box. So you guys got to make sure you get those. You get those codes and redeem it as quickly as possible. So we do see here, nicely done there, coming in from the side of StepX. For the side of Crayona, nicely done on the outside skirmishes, actually on the outside edges of the circle. We do see that Crayona right now looking towards getting the heal. StepX will enjoy a full health heal here coming in. 7 kills in their favor right now. Beta leading the charge, coming in from the side as the top fragger for the side of Crayona. Really interested to see how this team is going to take advantage of this and whether or not they will be able to catapult themselves higher and higher onto the rankings for game number 4. Remember, this is game number 4. They've got 2 more games left after this. So this is going to be very important to maintain that top spot. Excuse me, it's going to be very important for Crayona to actually push this out, get as much advantages as they can. Some shots there coming in from Zach Ampang, but it's not going to be enough here as Zach MG, who is going to be taken down for the count. Yunko, MYA, Kiko, as well as Bingkok and Soda GRX are going to be enjoying quite a bit of advantages here in terms of the compound that they're going to be holding. However, they do lose 1 member in the process. Bomley has been taken down from the side of Blackshoot, so this is going to be interesting. Zach now in a lot of trouble here as he's going to be shot a little bit, takes a little bit of damage here, and you see that Chikong does take a little bit of shots his way, and it seems that some shots coming in from the side of Chikong, trying to do as much damage as he can towards members of MYA, but no damage yet.
I mean, it's 2-3 teams all just in one line of sight. Anything can happen. RKO, meanwhile, got get down over here. Nicole, the last man standing for his team. AKO, they don't want to get knocked out again. And it looks so bad. It looks like it's going to be a sandwich fight for all 4 teams. AKO is getting RKO downwards. They are out for this game 4. Meanwhile, Cray Honor, StepX, looking all angles, pursuing for information, trying for the opportunities to get the kills and increase their scoreboard, trying to eliminate the teams one by one.
Cray Honor, the only team with 4 full man squad here, so they are going to be enjoying, like how my co-caster would say, the benefit of numbers. But will they be able to use that benefits of number and make it work for them? Traps right now in front of Cray Honor, so this is going to be very interesting to see. Got to be careful that Cray Honor does not get shot at as they are moving up towards the high ground, because Traps is already in the top side of the map here and hugging towards the edges, so he could actually be in a very interesting spot. He does have the high ground, so it's going to be very hard for the side of CR to actually push it out. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he's going to be using this situation here. He's got to be careful.
Spot out here. NYA getting dinged down. This is the last 2 members left alive.
Blackshoot.
Blackshoot driving out here with a zip line. He's trying to find a way to reach there, but then will it be enough? Trap Z, meanwhile, will take down Skibbity Pop Pop. That triple kill onto Trap Z, killing off one of the members of CR.
Oh, nicely done there, coming in from the side of Trap Z. Trap Z right now has to heal up as much as he can. He only has a second. You have Yonkao MYA has already been eliminated in this game, and it seems that members from the side of CR now trying their best to get as much information as they can onto the side of Traps. They know where he is relatively, and they're waiting for him to pop his head out. out, there could be an option for them to actually go for the glue walls. But the problem is, because of how nicely done there, coming in from the side of Traps, just enough angles there coming in. But it seems that StepX now taking a bit of damage from other members. Qikong right now looking to third party them as they're fighting it out. Not very good here. Nicely done from the side of Team Argon. Traps showing his capabilities here, sustaining himself as much as he can, trying his best to eliminate as much members of the side of CR as he can. And CR right now caught in a rock and a hard place, trying to hold down this situation here. But Zach Ampang now gets taken out for the count for the side of Black Shoot, and doesn't look good. Qikong, the only one left alive, and he's too far away to go for the revive.
He's too far away for the revive. It's well said by the Hound. As you can see, Black Shoot continuing onwards to take down the rest of the members from the opposing team. But Black Shoot, he's trying to run away. He's going away. He cannot run like that without any cover. What a misplay. Perhaps he doesn't have the glue walls in his favor. And that will be one team down. 3 more members left alive. It looks like CR, they have the tools. It's going to be a 2 versus 1 versus 3. And now
2 versus 1 versus 2 versus 2 versus 1.
2 versus 2 versus 1. Okay, sorry, my bad on that. But then Traps, he's just gonna camp it all the way. He's just waiting for the 2 versus 2 situation, and then pounce it onwards to the opportunity when it counts.
But Traps already is in a really bad spot here, because if he's sandwiched between 2 teams, so he's only has quite a bit of cover from the side of the enemy team on top there. So that's very interesting to see how they're going to be working out. Some fire there coming in, but it's good. Will it be good enough though, as Mr. Oz now looking towards pushing it out? But I'm looking forward to seeing how Traps is going to be using the situation here. He's got to be careful. He does spot out 2 members from the side. Oh my goodness. Nicely done there from the side of Crayona. Crayona will be able to get one, and it seems that one more advantage, but no, it's not going to be enough. As Traps will be eliminated, and Don Doris has been eliminated as well. It's going to be Crayona with their first win at game number 4. Nicely done from the side of Crayona. Rockers, Betsa, StepX, as well as Nick will be able to walk away with 250 total points that's accrued from 11 kills and 30 survival score points, whereas the Don Doris will be able to walk away with 5 kills and 20 survival score, giving them a total of 120. However, second highest scoring is going to be Team Argon with 7 kills, 17 survival score points, and a total of 157 total points. Break it down for us, KBC.
Then we have Black Shoot, Yonko, MYA, Auto Knockout, Special Units MY, Lubbock Team MY, BA, Guns, Delivery, and Pantera. I feel like the top tier teams right now, they're just all shaking. There's going to be a huge stock market pile coming here. Up, downs everywhere. The middle tier teams are definitely going to push forward into the top line. But again, you have to give it up for Team Argon. So far, they are the most consistent team. Did they won? And yes, they won the last round, Booyah. But again, even though they did not win this, they still managed to get 3rd place with 7 kills on their hands.
Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Crayona as well. The Don Doris, they did really, really well. But Team Argon as well, definitely showing their ability to self-sustain.
Correct.
Very impressive coming in from Traps. However, it was a little bit lackluster in terms of how they were able to get those final few kills. Mainly because that he was sandwiched in an area, and like his namesake, he was trapped.
He was trapped, and the circle wasn't in his favor as well. Plus, you see everybody is just moving into the final few circle. It felt like CR had the better positioning.
Definitely. CR had the better positioning, and very well-deserved win over those 2 teams who are definitely not slouches here. But is it enough to catapult them into the first place and try to steal it away from Team Argon? Let's take a look at the highlights for KBC.
Oh, that was a misplay on the highlights here. So a little bit of a teaser, ladies and gentlemen. You know you have to have the teaser for something epic. And the highlights are epic for those who don't know. Yeah. So again, guys, I mean, we all are just wondering, like, you know, this is going to be... I feel like the Bravo group stages, they are much more versatile.
Definitely. I do believe that the Bravo group stages have definitely shown that they are a little bit more aggressive compared to the alpha players.
Correct.
And I do feel that it's definitely going to play into how they move into these situations. So I do like how some of these teams are playing, but then again, we won't know how good Bravo is compared to alpha until the top
Correct.
teams
the grand finals
actually face off against each other.
Yes.
So that's the most important thing, I believe. You won't know how great a team is until you actually face off with them. So as much as we want to speculate, as much as we want to predict,
Yeah.
we can't base it off of conjecture. We got to base it off of facts. And here are the facts, the highlights, break it down for us, ABC.
So very early skirmishes, a lot of people are at Central, around the Brasilia area as well, but that Central is where the action take place. The speed and momentum is just too fast for everybody. Just killing off left and right. Guns having the time of their life. They managed to take down the first knockout. In fact, it was CR, Cray Honor, that gets the first place. Meanwhile, Guns and of course Patera, everybody is all stuck in one go, and I like this for Guns. Nasty, the last man standing, he gets the double, he gets the triple with after that Kobe. Unfortunately, he will not survive with the remaining members of team, if I'm not mistaken, this is team, one of the teams who heard that, but he was spamming the shotgun all the way. Cray Honor, meanwhile, Skeet Lodge against team BA. BA, they suffer casualties left and right, losing 3 members, while the last member had to run away for his dear life. In fact, the last member actually stormed the front. Wasn't a very good move because the rest of the members are all dead already. What's the point if you're not trying to survive? At least go for placements instead of kills, as well as there were at least 4 teams in before the first circle converge already eliminated the Hound.
Very nicely done here coming in as Special Units MY. Definitely not enjoying it. And I think this was where Argon experienced most of their deaths here from the side of Cray Honor as well as AKO. They did manage to lose Rex, but Traps was able to stay alive very, very well. Cray Honor definitely showing how well they are playing in this situation here. As we do see one by one, a lot of these teams are going to be going up against each other. And this is where we were able to see Team Argon actually get some crazy amount of kills here. Black Shoot now getting eliminated in that situation here. This is where Cray Honor was able to steal some of these wins here. And Argon, although was able to move it out, there it goes. One by one, it will be Cray Honor that is the team that takes it all away here in that matchup for game number 4 of the Free Fire C Championship FF Bravo group.
Yep. I'd like to add on something.
Yeah, oh, please, by all means.
Do you agree to my statement where Cray Honor, when they were the final 2 members and they're trying to move in the circle, I felt like Traps from Team Argon was the enemy of the enemy is my friend, because he was
Definitely.
helping them to kill off.
Definitely. And I feel that he should have actually been a little bit more aware of that
Yeah.
situation. But before we drone on about that, let us move forward, because he is KBC Sensei. I am the Hound. This is the Free Fire C Championship Semifinals Day 1. We've still got Day 2 that's coming on the way, and we've got 2 more games up for grabs for you guys. I don't know about you, but we're going to take a short little commercial break. We will be back.
We were programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages from all over the world. Ow, 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 so pain. Welcome back to the Free Fire C Championship Semifinals Day 1. Prize pool of 50,000 ringgit up for grabs. And we are at our second last game of the day. It is our 5th game of the evening. And it has been a doozy. I am the Hound. To my right is Kenneth KBC Sensei Koo. It's always an honor to be sharing the broadcast with such a talented caster like yourself. But before I sing you your praises, let us take a look at the scoreboard. And why don't you break it down for us, my mathematically inclined co-caster?
All right, thank you so much, Ahal. Likewise, it's an honor to share the table with you as well as Team Argon, number 1. No questions, are 641 total points with a total kill of 28 kills, which leads to 560 points and a placement point of 81 in total. However, you can see that Cray Honor slowly lurking into the top 3, out of nowhere with Honor, how stuck by the way, going in upwards here to try to claim that one part. Stop laughing. Last spot to the finals. Luwuk Team NY still trying their very best to climb up, but again, the vast majority of the fast differences of points is getting slower and just further away.
Yeah, it's definitely a big discrepancy of points here as we go lower and lower into the standings, and it definitely shows the level of dominance that Team Argon is showing, even though they did have a very lackluster positioning and lackluster, not to say performance,
Yep.
but lackluster conditions to get that booyah for that last particular matchup, it did show that their capabilities were shining despite the fact that they were in so much deficiency. So I do believe that these teams have a lot of potential to dethrone Team Argon, but to go up against such a dominant team is going to be quite an uphill battle.
Yep.
And I think it's mainly because that they were able to get a very good amount of kills,
Yes.
as well as very good amount of placements.
Yep.
Even though Lubbock Team MY was able to get some really awesome 2 booyahs in a row.
Correct.
But because their game number 3 and game number 4 was very lackluster, they got
Yeah.
eliminated first, I think, in game number 3, and game number 4, second or third last before they got eliminated. So it's really, really not good for them as we're moving forward. Let us go into the game and find out whether or not Cray Honor or any of the other teams like Lubbock team will be able to take away any advantages coming in. Northeast going down
Yep.
to southwest, from Riverside and Mill going down across Hangar. What are your
Yes.
hot spots?
It's gonna be the same. Peak, Factory, Clock Tower, Bima Sakti Strip, and of course Hangar.
All right, that's definitely something that a lot of these teams are going to be going for. And considering how considering how the flight path is going to be bisecting the map in a very interesting spot, we might actually
Oh,
see some
wow.
teams go towards Shipyard, Bullseye, Graveyard. I don't think it's going to be a very good choice considering how big. How open it is. Katulistiwa is going to be a place for them to actually go to. Observatory could be an option if the circle goes towards them as well. I'm really interested to see how some of these teams are going to be interacting with one another. As we're going to be seeing Delivery going up against the Dondedores.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. You got Don De Dores, but then
Yes.
look at that first blood. Oh, maybe the first skirmish is coming in here.
Whoa!
Oh, nice blast from the fire barrel or the oil gas tank here, as the rest of the members of Team Don De Dores needs to fall back. They need to find weaponry, but it's going to be a first knockout.
Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Yuha. Nice taps there coming in. And it seems that members of the Dondedores not doing very well here,
Yeah.
considering that they don't have weaponry
Correct.
so early in the situation. So Delivery is actually delivering the pain towards members of the Dondedores here.
Oh, and
as we're
more
going to be
pain.
seeing another delivery here coming in towards you guys, which is going to be another redeem code. And what is Tech shooting at? I'm actually curious to see.
A little bit confused as well.
Yeah, so we could actually see here coming in from the side of Dondedores here, Vat Bam Bam now on to the top side here with the VSS, silenced weapon as it is with a built-in scope, so that's going to be very good for them to
Oh, wow.
actually enjoy. And I think Delivery is experiencing a little
bit
bit
of lag
of,
coming here.
a little bit of latency here,
Yeah.
which I think is not going to be very good for them. Sadly, there's not much that we can do for them
Yes.
because it's all online, so
Correct.
it has to be their own
They own a court.
their own accord. So we do see Delivery right now. Very good stuff here starting out, being able to take down some members of the Dondedores here, getting in some glue shields. Glue walls, excuse me, and this is going to be very good for them, considering that Shipyard is just going to be between these two teams. Really interested to see how they are going to be interacting with one another. Dondedores right now, from the side of the Lemon, as well as Vat Bam Bam, moving away from this position. Pantera MY, excuse me, holding on to this position. For those of you guys who don't know, Diamond Royale voucher and Weapon Royale vouchers, as well as Top Gamer Scar gun boxes. For those of you guys, 2 Diamond Royale vouchers, 2 Weapon Royale vouchers, and 5 Top Gamer Scar gun boxes. So you guys gotta be quick about it and make sure you guys immediately redeem it as quickly as possible before it runs out.
Yes, I do agree on that. And speaking of which, the Top Gamer Scar skin is actually pretty nice. I got one for myself. It's just a 24 hours time limit.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
get the permanent one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, here we go again.
But did you feel? But
Here we go again.
KBC getting triggered already. Calm down, nice sir. Calm down.
Anyways, back to the game.
Very
Pate-
heavy breathing coming in from the side of KBC Sensei. Well, we've got a game to cast here
Yep.
coming in from all of us. We are enjoying as much of the gameplay gameplay as much as you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the cast as well, whether it's in English and in BM. Show us some support, show the team some support by giving the hashtag, whether it's Pantera MY, Team Lubuk Team MY, or even Team Argon. Just give them the hashtag Team Argon win to show your support and give them the energy that they need. Take your energy and give it to them. Transfer that energy to them.
Over level down 9999999. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this seems like deja vu. Team Pantera, they are holding on and sieging towards Clock Tower, and BA, they are going by the sides, trying to take down Team Pantera for one more time. But it looks like the shots
nicely
here.
done from BA. Manchi right now trying his best to take down Zeus there. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get shot out. Oh, good stuff there. Good rotation, but it's not going to be enough. The damage is going to be too much for the side of Manchi to actually take into consideration here. And it seems that members of PTR right now will be able to take down Manchi relative ease here without getting any punishment in this early situation here, as other members of the side of BA decide to run off here. Very wise choice, trying to minimize their losses here, because they've already lost Lembu as well as Manchi in this situation.
Correct. And I think, you know, comparing to the previous game in Bermuda, it was BA that's punishing Pantera, but this time around it's going to be the reverse cables. But this time, Team BA, they are smarter. They say that, hey, you know what, we already lost 2 members already. It's no point going in for the fight. We don't want to be the first team to get eliminated in this match phase.
Definitely, as we're going to be seeing how some of these games are going to be interacting with one another. Hanger is going to be within the options here. Some very good stuff here coming in from AKO, but they got to be careful here. One of the members have the Dragunov here. Mao right now trying his best, but it seems that Nicole had the better of Mao there with some really good shots down the range there with an AK, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, an AK-47, but Sunio, he has the answer. He can use the AK-47, but it's a short range
Oh my
battle.
goodness, that's one. Will he be able to get the other one as well? Doesn't look good. Oh my goodness. Boom! Shakalaka coming in from the side of Auto Knockout, being able to knock down members of PTRMY with a convincing AK spray, as well as the follow-up sparse 12 shots coming in from the side of Mr. D.
Oh my goodness. And Pantera, they are the first team, right, to get eliminated. I think that was the team. Pantera, yeah. After that great 2K, and then they died one more time. Oh my goodness.
It was definitely something that was not
well planned off, I think.
planned out for the side of PTR. They spent way too much time hiding behind that glue wall. And I felt that they could have done a little bit better if they rotated a little bit more quickly. But hey, in hindsight, it's easier said than done. Definitely, amount of pressure that's coming in, and the stakes that's involved. Sometimes the pressure is just too much for some teams to take into consideration. So we do see now that Guns right now looking towards shooting towards the side of Rockers here. We are going to be going towards Mars Electric. So it's going to be interesting to see Melissa right now looking to spray onto the glue wall. Will not be able to spot anyone out. A little bit of wasted ammunition in that situation there. But oh my goodness, you see that StepX right now looking towards getting those shots down, and it's going to be Rockers that takes down Mona Lisa with the assist coming in from the side of StepX.
StepX just stepping up the crack over here, you know, just going in, able to knock down one person, but then Mona Lisa will survive. It's still the high ground to beat, but Cray Honor, they know what's going on here. They're going to lay down some shots one more time. AK-47s dinking down Jim and Mona Lisa down to their center of health.
Alright, as we're going to be seeing on the kill feed there, MYA showing themselves, but Guns Nasty right now in the dinosaur suit will not be able to stop the fight there, but Mona Lisa gives a little bit more assist towards his teammate Nasties, as other members of the side of Cray Honor here looking towards getting that elimination, but it's got to be careful though. Some shots coming in, nice glue wall there coming in down, but will it be enough though? No, it won't. It's going to be Scar L that wins the day. Coming in from the side of Mambang for the team Guns. Nicely done coming in from them, and it seems that Nasties will be saved.
Wow, I mean, that is such a huge profit for team Guns over there. I thought they would lose around, but then like Zach!
Oh, the MP40 spray will win the day. Coming in from the side of Yonka MYA's Miro. Nicely done to eliminate him in that situation, and we shall see whether or not these teams will move forward in the situation.
I mean, this is like textbook plays. Like whoever gets the first shot, who accurately land the body, they will have the upper advantage. But in Free Fire is so essential. I mean, the auto aim with, of course, the sheer proneness of the M440, the rate of fire with the damage. Imagine 20 bullets. One bullet, let's say, deals maybe 10 or 20. That times 20, so it's like already like a 400 damage into the back already. And I mean, you have to give it up to whoever, maybe the fastest aimer and the fastest scope shooter over here. I know the MP40 does not have the scope, but it's more of who lands the first target towards the body, just spray and pray, making sure that all 20 bullets work towards the opponents and they are able to mold them down. Meanwhile, Yonko MYA will move through peak. It seems like the circle is closing downwards. They only have 2 more members alive, Katana and Miro. You can see that the map is always is going towards Mars Electrics and Factory. And you know, you want to know about one funny joke. There's actually a few times where the final circle lands in the river.
Yeah. I mean, in every Battle Royale game, that is the dread. That is just the enemy of every team right there, where 80% of the circle is going to be water and 20% of the circle is just going to be real estate of land. So it's definitely going to be a very table flipping feels right there for a lot of players right there. I don't know about you. I don't know about table flipping, but I definitely will flip my phone if that happens to me. That's for sure. But anyway, flip my phone on top of something soft. That's for sure. I don't think I want to drop my phone anywhere. But
I agree.
That jokes aside, we will see Guns right now holding on towards the shack, towards this guard tower over here.
Yep.
And Mars Electric is going to be one of the targets for them to move into it. Rotations are good for a lot of these teams. As we're going to be seeing Lubuk Team MY, the only team thus far to be able to get two booyahs in a row. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not they will be able to replicate their success heading on to the second last game, because they have so little opportunity now. It's all about the last few games, the last 2 games that they need to go through in order for them to push Team Argon lower and lower down that #1 spot. We shall see coming in from the side of Mambang, Nasties, as well as Jim and Mona Lisa. They are moving in. Mambang is definitely moving far away. Very nicely done there coming in from the side of Nasties. What I liked about it is they were very synchronized. All 3 of them just got out of their crouch stance and decided to spray down the target as quickly and as efficiently as possible, but sadly it was not enough to eliminate him.
In addition to your point regarding about Lubuk Team MY, and this is another fun fact that ladies and gentlemen out there you could take, Lubuk Team MY joins Team Pak Lang MY in Alpha's group, that they're the only team that gets the booyah, and the team as well who gets eliminated early on. Speaking of early elimination, it seems that Team Special Units MY wants to go in for the early elimination towards this team. They are looking for the right angles and the shot towards MYA. Yonko, MYA, Miro in a lot of trouble.
Miro right now taking a little bit of fire, decides to take this time to heal up as much as he can. A little bit trapped here. Circle not in his favor, so he has to go hightail it. Nicely done there with the glue wall, but it seems that a shot from far range from the side of Special Units MY, the Dragunov shot, will be able to take him down, but it's not going to be the shot that gets the kill, though. It's going to be the assist that comes in from his teammate. So we do see members of Special Units MY now taking in a little bit too much damage here, and it's going to be N that takes down Miro. Nicely done in that situation as he moves in to a better spot.
Special Units MY. Oh, Yonko, he's trying to fight through this tier 2 circle. I think he does have the equipment. Oh no, he doesn't have equipments anymore. Look at that. He only has 0. He already has 0 med kits already.
Oh my goodness, that doesn't look very good on him. Oh, look at the amount of damage that Lubuk Team MY now. Morato takes a little bit of damage as MYA gets eliminated from the circle. Very, very sad here coming in as we're going to be watching 10 teams with 24 players on the map go up against one another.
Rex holding angles. He knows that somebody and one team is around there. They're going to go for the loot crate, the supply crate over there. And Lubuk MY, they're going to go in as well. They're going to shoot down BA members, Man Reboot and Jati Reboot as well. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. The scope shooting does not connect fully though.
Yeah, as we're going to be seeing it here, Black Shoot now eliminated from the game from the side of Lubuk Team MY's Morato. Nicely done with some good shots, but it's going to happen off screen as Dondadores as well gets eliminated in this situation. LBT looking, LCMY looking towards holding on with 3 members here, and Team Argon right now, the leading team, not very good. Oh no, from behind gets backstab, and he sees that Team Argon now is going to be eliminated number 8. So this is going to be very interesting to watch here, because this is the opportunity for the side of LT to actually climb back into the game if they're able to perform and get the right amount of kills as well as the booyah.
Or maybe a new team as well. Auto Knockout has full members here. They are just pressuring down the remaining opponents of this side. It looks like it's going to be Team Delivery. Team Delivery does not have the time of their lives, especially going into Bravo stage. They are trying to survive. They are trying to go through the pain and hoping to sustain the damage of the circle and survive here. But it looks like it's going to be like that. BA will take down Delivery down. That is a box delivery, but I say, you know why they say box? Because it's kotak. When you die, you become box.
Yeah. I get the reference, definitely.
Reference.
I pay attention, don't worry.
Yay! Okay, so for those who don't know, international
real.
viewers out there.
Yes, that's for those international viewers out there from all over the world. It's definitely going to be something that you want to be taking into account here. Box gaming is definitely something that you don't ever want to be. So BA right now moving into a very good spot, as well as LT, but not too far behind here. BA might actually go off against, but Cray Honor, oh no, Cray Honor already eliminated 6th place here. It's going to be 5 teams with 14 alive with 20 seconds before the circle closes up. Looking to see what team is going to be. Ooh, very nicely done there, coming in for Sneo from the side of Auto Knockout. They have 4 members with 8 kills here. Will this be the revival of AKO as they push forward? Will they be able to get enough points to be able to push themselves back into relevancy here as members from the side of Guns? Nasty's Jim, as well as Mona Lisa taking some really good shots here. Mr. D, E1 Soul, Nicole as well, trying their best to get some of the shots off. Nicely done there, coming in from the side of Nicole.
Jim Bet actually takes up the Groza as well, so that is going to deal a lot of damage. The Groza is actually somewhat like a restricted weapon, only available in the supply crates. I think every player or any of the viewers would know, but the Groza deals a lot of damage. It's basically like a recall of the Scar, but the damage of an AK-47. And speaking of which, Guns, the revival is also coming through. Look at that, Spray and Bray going start scooching over here. They're trying to take down Amirul from that and will kill off Special Units MY with that elimination. Bye-bye.
Maybe about 200 meters, I think, or maybe 150
quite
meters.
far, quite a distance.
Quite a distance there covered from the side of LT. Excuse me, from Mona Lisa. Excuse me. Guns, yes. So we do see that it's going to be 40s with 11. So I think it's going to be 3v2 if I'm not mistaken.
LT got 4, right?
The LT has 4.
Is it 3?
I think it was LT has 3.
Okay.
No, okay. AKO has 4.
All right.
4, 3, 3, 1 here coming in. Auto Knockout has 4. Oh no, but it seems that a little too late here as the math is going to run away as teams are going to be losing left, right, center back members here. Oh, BA right now. Ooh, very nicely done there coming in from Reboot. But he takes in a little bit of damage here and he will be eliminated. Very sad there coming in from the side of BA. Lubuk Team MY now moving into a better position but takes a little bit of damage.
Two more
the
teams.
new kill leader is definitely going to be Guns here. It's going to be 3v2, excuse me, with Guns now enjoying the circle priority here as members. Inamorato has been taken down from the side of LBT. Doesn't look good here coming in for them as we're going to be seeing it now. LBT has been eliminated from this game and Guns will walk away with their first booyah. A little bit of a nice one coming in. Is it too late for them? We shall wait and see as we tabulate the scores. Nicely done. 270 with 12 kills and 30 survival score for Lubuk Team MY. 3 kills with 20 survival score and a total score of 80, whereas AKO will be able to walk away with 8 and 17 with a total of 177.
My goodness. And of course, these are the remaining items here. But Team Argon getting 8 plays, 1 kill, 5 survival score. Not looking too good in this game. A little bit rusty as the rest is almost about the same towards the lower tier ranked teams in hand. So, I mean, I have to say this. I'm going to name that watchtower. I'm going to name that guard tower a name.
Yeah.
It's called Bat Tower.
Bat
Like
Tower,
Bad Guy from Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
That's the Bat
Billie
Tower.
Eilish. And that's a very good reference right there. I'm actually liking the references that you're throwing around here. So Bad Guy Tower right there, definitely something
It's
that
a
you want
bad
to
tower,
avoid.
guys.
It is a bad tower, to be honest. I
My
mean,
goodness.
it really depends. It really depends. If you get the tower that was like Team Argon and everyone's at the bottom of the hill,
Yes.
sure, it's a great opportunity. However,
You got the circle, you got the tower as well. I already know it's gonna be their win. I already predicted already. Like,
but I mean, they have
you
that
hate
tower.
predictions. I know you hate predictions.
I
and
mean, I don't hate predictions.
Okay.
That's not true. I actually like predictions,
Okay.
but
You
I
like to
like
back
it,
up with stats.
Not just the stats. I mean, I've always liked the fact that how to say when we make some of these assumptions
Okay.
or even make some of these opinions, right? It's always great to see that they come full circle when
I
teams fully
see.
realize it.
It's like a fruit, like, it's like
it's like the fruits of
Yeah.
the fruits that excuse me. It's like
bearing the fruit.
bearing the fruit. Yeah,
Correct.
thank you very much, KBC. That's why you're a good pairing. So anyway, for those of you guys who just joined us, this is the Free Fire Sea Championship Semifinals Day 1. For a prize pool of 50,000 ringgit, they are going to be battling it out, not just for the money, but not just for a slice of that 50,000 ringgit, but also bragging rights. So we've got a lot to cover. Highlights are ready, and we are going to be breaking it down. KBC, as per usual, you're just like a musician when it comes to breaking down those highlights. By all means, take it away, baby.
Try the Hound. As ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the path is going downwards over here. A lot of teams getting the action already, pumping the passion, and they will go in for the first blood delivery, starting things hot. And they are like the cat and mouse. You can see that Team RX or Donde Dores is becoming the Donde Mousus because they are running away like cat by mouses here because they're getting slapped down by delivery. Delivery just delivering boxes of deaths in the heart of the Donde Dores. Speaking of which, Pantera, they had a better chance in this siege for the clock tower. But speaking of Pantera, auto knockout just landing the RKO with the submission as they take down Pantera. Pantera will be the first team getting eliminated.
Pantera definitely not enjoying that first elimination of the day here as we're watching the fight there break out as Pei Honor, I think, will be eliminated here in this situation. I think Step X was the last one to be eliminated, and no, it wasn't Cray Step X yet. I'm sorely mistaken, excuse me.
This is one of the members of Cray's sorry, not Cray, Lubok. Is it? Not Lubok.
Well, that's already passed. Already moment has passed
No
already.
worries.
As we're going to be watching AKO right now, do some crazy shots by Guns as well. Jim and Mona Lisa holding on to the Bad Guy Tower as beautifully coined by my co-caster KBC. As we're going to see BA right now get taken out for the count, and we see time and time again that Guns holding on to the position, taking down Lubok's team MY. No cover was available for them, and Guns was able to walk away with the booyah. Definitely something to look forward to. This is the end of game number 5. So we are going to move over to game number 6. But before we go over to game number 6 and the end of Free Fire Sea Championship Semifinals Day 1, we are going to go on a short little commercial break. He is KBC Sensei.
Thank you.
I am the Hound, and we will see you after this.
Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world.
We're supposed to do that before we go into game. You're ruining the plan, KBC. What's going on? Okay, do the intro.
All right. Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the FFC Championship. Right here is day one semifinals. I'm KBC Sensei. Along with side is my co-caster Hound, and we just messed up our
Pepe hands, boys. Pepe hands. We were supposed to do like the final. Okay, the plan was for me and KBC to go.
Yep,
Okay, it's the
my
final
bad.
countdown, and then we're gonna go until we get into the game. But sadly, this guy got too excited. But it's all right. You know, you still won't get your skins. Good effort though.
Definitely. But you know what is the final effort for all these teams?
What?
This is going to be the last round.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes.
So all the teams have definitely got to go Ultra Instinct. Let us take a look at the scoreboard to see what is going on and who needs to fight their hardest. Team Argon still on top.
Wow.
Cray Honor with only a total points of 640. 29 kills and 29 kills. Both of them with 580 points. 86 placement points for the side of Team Argons, which shows their level of consistency compared to Cray Honor.
Yep.
Cray Honor needs to immediately eliminate Team Argon in this situation. Lubbock Team MY as well, still pretty much in this game. But for everyone else, BA, Yonkao, MYA, Guns, Auto Knockout, Donde Doris, as well as Pantera MY, Delivery, Black Shoot, as well as Special Units MY has a bit of a problem here because they have so much points to get them. So
Correct.
just so you know, Team Argon, 666, the number of the devil right there. So very, very imposing right there. Definitely. So I'm pretty excited to see how these teams are going to be playing out the strats in the last game, because I think it's all about, like, you know what, just throw everything aside, make sure we put our most aggressive and play our most the carefulest strategy that we can adopt.
The most cautious as well.
The most cautious, yes, that's the proper word for it. And the better approach is definitely going to push them into a win. So I'm pretty excited to see how these teams are going to go into the game. So are you guys ready? Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
I think we can stop. I can stop for
we
that.
were
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to stop
got
as
it.
soon as the game got in, but it's alright.
Sorry, dude.
Another A+ for effort from KBC Sensei. You're still not going to get your skins. Don't worry.
Man.
This is the final round. It is going to be the final countdown as we're going to be watching this very interesting flight path here from Fire Brigade up until Marble Works, southeast to northwest.
I mean, this is going to be very, very awkward because the positioning wise, we talk about the places, the hot zones, Brazilla, Central, Marbleworks. The flight path is actually engaging all of these hot zones. So it's going to be all the teams like, you know what, let's just press the button to everybody get ejected and just put all their parachutes straight away to the hot zone. Pump up the passion. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible because all the teams are going forward. Look at that. The first blood, the first knockout already coming in.
Wow,
What?
first blood coming in from the side of Nasty's. Oh, look at that. Team Argon right now. Traps already taken down for the count here. Not a very good start for them. And it seems that Lumber Mill could be a very bad spot for them to fight it out. This is not a good start for the side of Argon, but it seems that we have seen Argon actually play really well despite not having the numbers in their favor. So they have to be very careful though, because Cray Honor could actually steal it from them. Nice little shotgun nice little shotgun shots there coming in. Oh, Pantera MY now gets taken out for the count. Oh, Yoon's got to be careful though. Nicely done there with the Spark Club. Double kill coming in. Pantera MY eliminated immediately. 4 kills for the side of Argon. But at what cost? Traps already has been eliminated, but they still have Yoon, Astig, as well as Rex in this game.
Another skirmish, another victory for Guns, defeating Delivery one more time. Sorry, Delivery defeating Guns, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there is another skirmish over there. And like I said, the flight path was so awkward. It plays every players of the teams to kind of like, you know what, let's just go YOLO, let's just do the dual shot. And already have our first 2 teams eliminated before the first safety circle commence.
Right, this is going to be very good here coming in from the side of Special Units MY. I do like the fact that these teams are holding on towards a very good spot as to how they're going to be moving around. We are going to be watching on the side of BA right now, going to be fighting off against the members of MYA as well as CR. CR is pretty much close by, so it's going to be very interesting to see how these teams are going to be interacting with one another. Will they be able to pull it off, or will they fall by the wayside? As we see Manchi right now moving on to the top spot here. Not too far off is going to be LT as well. That is going to be holding on to the position.
Shotguns. Yeah, look at that over here. It looks like it's going to be a fight. BA holding on your ground. They're able to take down members from MYA. And MYA not looking too good. But here comes the play. Number 3 is coming in to go in. Cray Honor. They're going to do the Cray mode. But then again, BA holding into the ground. They take down Vector. They take down the members of MYA. It looks like they are holding their ground. Even though Reboot is down. Again, CR knowing don't want to get knocked out. He's going to slide pose. And he will take down Jati Reboot with the Scar. But he's going to get kicked down as well. Step X, not in a good position.
Gets stepped down for the count, but it seems that Manchi is going to be the only one here with full health, as Judd is going to be in a bit of problem. Oh no! There goes the hopes of Cray Honor, stealing it away from the side of Argon here. And it seems that all hope to upset the top team in Argon is going to be towards LT. But LT right now being able to get some crazy shots in. 4 kills in favor of the side of LT here. Lubuk Team MY showing their potential.
I mean, Lubuk Team MY is 3rd placing, if I'm not mistaken. They still can try to come back and steal the top spot away from Argon, provided if they are able to play their cards right for the positioning and, of course, the kills. A killing spree comes in for one of the members, and that is a good move and a good motivation booster. Meanwhile, look at that, one-on-one situation. Special Units MY will get the trade knockout, and they are able to secure the kill. They will definitely go get the revive, but again, so many members among one another in Central.
Alright, so let's see how this works here. AKO right now moving into a very good spot. Will they be able to actually contest this situation? Because Guns is still in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, so they are going to be holding on ahead of them, but also not too far off is going to be team number 6, which is going to be team I can't remember what's the name right now.
Team the Dondedores.
The Dondedores, yes, exactly. So Guns Nasties is the only one that's going to be in this game here. So very interesting to see see how they're going to be working out. Special unit as well is going to be hanging out in one of the buildings as well, trying to recharge his health as much as he can. But it's got to be careful though. He's going to be sandwiched between two teams, so this is going to be very interesting to see how he's going to be interacting with both these teams as 30 seconds of this fight. 30 seconds before the circle closes up onto them. We're going to be going on to the side of Nicole here. Very interesting to see whether or not... Oh my goodness, Nicole right now in a little bit of trouble here as they're going to be fighting it out. Oh, the AK spray is coming in from the side of Donde Doris's TikTok taking in some of the shots there, but they've got to be pushing in. Nicole right now doing flashbang. Nicely done there. The flashbang blinds them off, and it seems that it's going to hide it off. Look at that. Auto knockouts being able to take down two members of Donde Doris with a beautiful push as well as long-range fights here. Nicely done as Mr.
Nice
Oz
knockout.
will be the next team, as Team Argon right now is going to be the new kill leader in this situation. A double kill going to go over towards the side of Autonaka. A triple going to go over to them, and it will be the end for the side of the Donde Doris.
That will be another two more teams getting eliminated in the very first circle. What's going on, the Hound? I mean, what is going on? I mean, besides from the awkward flight path, this is just pure action pack. It doesn't even feel like Purgatory anymore. It felt like Bermuda all the way.
Yeah, it seems that very early on, normally we'd see, oh my goodness, Special Units MY right now eliminated immediately. Very good stuff there being shown from the side of Auto Knockout there, being able to spray him down with some really good being able to shoot him down with some good spar shots. And look at that, the circle is still relatively big, and
the players are all dispositioned because they all landed so quickly into the hot zones.
yeah, and I think it's a rather interesting final game, isn't it? It's going to be 4 teams with 11 alive, and we're barely into the second circle. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems that
So
final
fast.
game, everyone is just playing it ultra instinct, super big brain. 10,000 degrees of aggression right now being practiced by a lot of these teams.
I mean, this felt like the classic game mode. I mean, speaking of classic game, I'm actually playing one right now for the FF and second anniversary. Hound, can you clarify with me? Am I playing?
Oh yes, you are.
Yeah, so
Just
guys,
for the sake of that.
just to play.
Yeah, okay, so we are going to be watching here from the side of Nasties here, trying to take some shots onto the side of LT. Ina Morato is pretty much close by, so this is going to be interesting to see how these interactions are going to be, is going to pan out between these two teams.
I mean, wow. I mean, Argon has the best chance. I think Argon... Okay, let's not try to say I think, but Argon has the best chance to hold on to this first spot, provided if they get the top 3 as well. Meanwhile, Lubbock Team MY, Exun is going to get dinged down all the way to 130 HP. But holy moly, that shotgun, boom, in your face. How you can't even put that one punch.
That was the one big punch right there. And I don't know about you, but that was like a shotgun that's able to take down an elephant straight to the face with one shot. That was just crazy coming in from the side of Burnfire. It just popped out from the side and just dead.
Shot through your heart.
And he's to blame, baby. Just like the game, he did give the shotgun a bad name.
Ooh.
So as we said it time and time again, it is going to be some really good stuff here being shown by a lot of these teams as they're going to be pushing it out. 3 teams with 10 alive, and I think this is going to be very interesting that a lot of these teams are Rex right now in a little bit of problems here. Aztec has to get healing done immediately. Yun as well moving into a very strong position, and this could be a very interesting interaction here between LT as well as Argon, because this is very oh my goodness. Inamorato not in a good spot here. Coming in, nicely done. Oh, but he gets taken down from the back. Yun immediately shot through the heart with the shotgun. Immediately goes down with the glue wall, and this is exactly what is being needed from the team here. Triple kill going over towards the side of LT as they're going to be moving into a very good spot here as these teams are going to be interacting with one another.
Argon is going to have a bad placement because the circle is eating up towards them, the toxic zone, so they have to be very careful and then to find a way to even penetrate into the next safe zone. But again, Team LT, they are just waiting for the right time to go in, and you can see Exun running with the Fast and Furious with the car, the 2-seater over here. Can he knock down somebody, or maybe he just want to annoy the opponents till the very maximum strength and reveal the position?
This is going to be very interesting to see how the book team is actually going to be fighting it out. They are going to be into the circle here. Quite a bit of real estate needs to be covered, and Burnfire right now is feeling the burn of the circle, definitely.
Oh my goodness. 3 teams going down to the final. Sorry, this is going to be the third stage later coming forward. It looks like Team LT and Team Argon, they're going to fight with one another. I think they want to take this fight, but Argon playing it smartly. They will use other opportunities to say that, hey, you know what? We're in the top 3 already. I think we just need to get at least maybe a booyah to confirm our spot into the grand finals, as Lubbock looking forward to destroy off Team Argon. Unfortunately, like I said, a smart play coming in from Argon. Meanwhile, Auto Knockout still alive with 3 members, 5k coming forward. It looks a little bit green for Auto Knockout because they're in the middle of the pack of the table, but hey, perhaps this booyah and maybe extra kills might push them forward into the rankings.
There might be a possibility, but I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yep.
We would like to see how these teams are going to be interacting with one another. So I think it's going to be, not to say a little bit of a lull of the action here,
Yep.
as the teams are not going to be interacting with one another, because I think the only 2 teams that are nearby one another is going to be LT and
Argon.
Argon. And even then, so Aztec is quite far away from the side of LT. So pretty interested to see whether or not there is going to be a very big fight here, a fight between these 3 teams, as we are going to be heading towards the small circles. If not, we're just going to be casting a lot of rotations
Correct.
throughout the entire next few minutes of the game.
But then you can see that Rex, he's in a perfect position
Rex? Could Rex actually be spotted out here?
though. Or either way, vice versa.
Yeah, or Rex could actually spot them out. So not very good spot here, because LT could actually steal this away. Oh, but we do see Akko right now moving in towards them. Oh, I think they might actually spot out Rex here. So this could be very interesting to see. E1 Soli right now, they're going to be moving it out. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is where the fight is going to be popping off for them. And this is going to be interesting to see. Rex right now gets into the car, decides to move away
And let the
and
skirmish
into
roll.
the circle.
Yes, skirmishers coming in soon. It will be AKO going against Team LT. LT, if they want to push their rankings, they will have to take them down, as well as KKO. But AKO gets the first thing downwards over here. Onto LT. Nicole on a killing spree, on the fire spree over here with the AK-47. Glue walls does get planted out over here as Rex, he's caught in a bad situation.
Oh no! Rex has been taken out for the count here. Will the kills be enough for them to be able to secure the spot here? As we see Exions right now will be able to take down Mr. D, and we do see Auto Knockout right now taking some shots from far away, trying to take down members of LT. And LT right now not enjoying a very good spot here, as they're going to be taking down. New kill leader is going to be Lubbock Team MY. Immediately the glue wall has been dropped down here. Double glue wall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's a double glue wall. For those who don't know, you can actually stack your glue walls and you can increase the protection of the shields of the walls.
Yeah, a little bit of info for you guys back home who missed out on that, who missed out on the patch note. So we do see Quattro kill there coming in from the side of Nicole to be able to eliminate Rex from this fight. So we are going to be having 3 teams here. Akko, only 1 member here, and I think LT has 4, whereas
Argon has only 1.
Argon has only 1. So it's going to be 1v4v1.
Wow.
Interesting turn of events here coming in. Oh, we're seeing some fights here.
Okay.
A little bit of the tendency there. And it's going to be a 4v1 here for the side of Lubbock Team MY. Will members of... I'm really interested to see how they're going to be interacting with one another, because Aztec is the only one left in this game. So... some shots there being lost. Oh, I thought that was coming in.
But it's going to be 2 versus... Sorry, it's going to be 2 teams, and Aztec is the last man standing.
Aztec is the last man standing, hiding behind the wall here. He's going to be holding on to this, so this could be an opportunity for him to actually catch members of LT, Inomurato as well as Zeri. A very good choice here coming in. Oh, some good shots there. Inomurato immediately drops down the glue wall, and there goes the healing coming in. So no opportunities for the side of LT to actually go for the flank here.
And I think LT just go in. They should go in already, man, because they have 4 members against 1. I don't think Aztec can even try to carry. I mean, he has 4 kills in his belt, but again, this is the do or die situation. This is the final round. The glue walls are popping out like the North over here. They are not going to let Aztec take any more shots. LT slowly but surely penetrating into the offense.
Exions leading the charge there, going for that left side flank.
Ooh.
And Aztec gets eliminated, and Team Argon has been eliminated from the game. Will it be enough to knock down Team Argon further away from their first spot, or will Lubbock Team MY just be disappointed with the fact that Team Argon is just too far ahead? We shall have to wait and see. Look at this.
Wow.
250 for the side of Lubbock Team MY, 160 for the side of Team Argon, 137 for the side of Auto Knockout. As we go down, Guns as well, 134, Special Units MY with 50. As we're going to go down, and I think that's going to be it for now.
Yeah.
Very good stuff here. Very good stuff here being shown from the side of... Special Units, Donde Dores, as well as Delivery, making up the lower part of the team. Yonkao MYA, BA, as well as Cray on a Black Shoot, and most importantly, Pantera MY on the bottom side. So I don't know about you guys, but it has been a crazy, crazy day for the Free Fire C Championships. And man, oh man, this semifinals day one has been a doozy, hasn't it? It's been crazy. We've seen fights from left and right, up and down, center and back.
Correct.
And it's been one of those days where it's just great to be a esports personality, doing what we love and just watching the action transpire. And we hope that each and every one of you guys enjoyed the cast that we were able to provide to you guys. And we would like to apologize if we gave you any wrong pronunciations or wrong information, misinformation or whatsoever. If you guys just joined us, this is the Free Fire C Championships 2019 semifinals day one. I am the Hound. He is KBC Sensei. We are going to take some time to tabulate the scores, as well as the highlights that's going to be covered by our lovely KBC Sensei. And I can't really wait to see what kind of action that we're going to be watching on the highlights, because to me, I think it was a very off-the-wall kind of final game.
Very fast, I would say.
Very fast indeed, and I think it's great for us as well as great for the teams as well. I think they've been playing for the entire day, and definitely going to be very tiring for them.
Correct.
I think we worked longer than the players worked here today, definitely. So I don't know about you guys, but there is going to be more action tomorrow because we've got day 2 as well. And don't forget, the grand finals is going to be on September 15th at Quill City Mall. We're going to be watching the top teams from Malaysia as well as the top teams from Asia interact and fight with one another to see who will walk away with a chunk of that 50,000 ringgit, not USD. Ringgit, not USD. Ringgit. Don't get excited, chat. Chat, don't get excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just apologize for saying the wrong things, and I just said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so before anything, it's been an honor. It's been a big pleasure to be sharing the camera, the stage, or the broadcast table with KBC Sensei. I think just fun fact for you guys, the last time I casted with him was maybe early this year.
Yes.
Or maybe end of last year, if I'm not mistaken.
It was the third time. This is our third time.
Yeah, this is our third time casting together, and I hope to be working with him in the future for whatever game it may be. Do remember to follow him on his social media sites, as well as me on our social media sites as well, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the works. All right, we've got all those stuff. Just make sure to look for the handsomest guy called KBC Sensei and the even more handsomer doggo.
Okay, that is the truth. That's a fact.
So you've got to make sure that you go on Instagram, go on Facebook, and give us some likes and loves. So we are going to go into the highlights. KBC, if you may, all honors on to you right now.
Thank you so much, The Hound. Ladies and gentlemen, an awkward flight path has caused a deadly bloodbath coming in here for the rest of the teams. You can already see the pure action-packed gameplay coming in. Argon suffering members from time to time, but they are able to take the win. But again, at what cost, like The Hound said, and they are not done yet. There are so many teams going in one-on-one with their skirmishes, but then only one team stands and one sure fall. Speaking of which, this is the best, or I would say the earliest fighting sequence in Purgatory. Never in my life I see Purgatory just cut it down to 4 teams in the second circle. Look at BA Manchiri. He thinks that CR Honor getting the last laugh by going to the zip line. No can do. I'm having the last laugh instead. But then they are getting knocked out as well. Speaking of knockout, auto knockout, Nicole and the rest of his team just going in with the Donderes. Donderes getting flashbang left and right, and that win is into their bags. They are able to suppress down firepower, and only leaving one member of Donderes left alive is not going to be enough. It will be taken down, as well as Delivery. So 2 teams already downwards, and now going to the 4th team and our 3rd team here, and it is all in the books. Team Argon one-on-one with Team Lubbock. And I don't think it is going to be a good story for Argon to tell, because again, Team Lubbock came and back on track, and they even had 4 members surviving this fight. They are able to take down auto knockout and leaving only Aztec Levelighter 1 versus 4. He's not going to fend for himself, and that is it. Booyah going to Lubbock, but will they stand in the number 1 spot?
Yeah, will they stand in the number 1 spot? Will they maintain the number 1 spot? Is definitely yet to be known. We'll have to find out as soon as everything has been tabulated
Correct.
and scored up. And like I said beforehand, we are going to go into the total score in a bit. So
Okay.
you guys are ready?
Okay, we still have to talk more about that, but this is a very nice banner, by the way.
It is a very nice banner, by the way. So just so you guys know, it is going to be just a minute or two before we finally announce who is going to be
Yep.
moving forward. So from before that, let's recap a little bit of what happened in Alpha. It was a very tightly fought match there.
Yes.
And it was going to be OMR
Manja.
Manja that moves forward. And I think it's going to be great. The biggest thing that I feel was the highlight for Group Alpha,
GST.
FF Alpha
FF
was
okay.
the fight between GST,
Red Son.
Team. I did see some really crazy fights
Yes.
there, some really crazy outplays, and I did see some crazy shots that should not have should not have connected, but situations where the shotgunner should have won,
Yes.
but the SMG was able to clutch it out and win. But the biggest disappointment for me for the first group was
The closeouts, I think.
the not to say the close-ups.
Oh,
The biggest
okay.
disappointment I think was
Oh, Pak Lang.
Pak Lang, yeah.
Yes.
Pak Lang that had a very good lead early on, but
Yes.
sadly they didn't have the consistency to be able to get it. And I think the aggression that they played at was a little bit hard. But hey, it's a learning experience.
Correct.
That is in no way saying that they're a bad team or
Correct.
they're not skilled.
Yes.
Maybe their strategies did not work out for this particular matchup, but it's all a matter of time before they get better at what they do. But a biggest winner definitely is going to be OMR, that were able to claw their way up from middle of the bracket to be able to get their spot into second and third.
Yes.
And then they were able to claw their way up to first place with some crazy kill amounts as well as some crazy consistent,
Yes.
keyword consistent placement points, which I think is definitely the determining factor towards them moving forward. We would like to wish a lot of luck towards OMR Manja, being the team from FF Alpha to represent us at the grand finals. But we've also got Bravo that's going to be tabulated right now. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it's going to be Charlie and Delta tomorrow as well.
Yes.
So you're going to be casting tomorrow as well, right?
Yes, correct. With
All right.
Gideon as well.
With Gideon,
Fatal Five-Way.
Five-Way. So that also is another guy that's really, really talented, really, really good caster as well. Very analytical,
Yes.
as well as knowledgeable, as well as a very hype kind of character. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope my presence will be missed. I'm definitely sure you guys will miss me, that's for sure.
I'll
But
miss him,
You guys
100%.
will have KBC Sensei as well as Gideon to guide you through the show tomorrow, and I'll definitely be able to watch it whenever I have some extra free time tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but it has been crazy. It has been insane. As we go to finalize this final FF Bravo group,
Yes.
any big highlights throughout the 6 games?
I mean, there were definitely got highlights here, but like I said, I was a little bit disappointed on the closing out the games, the 2 versus 4. But again, nice plays coming in from the weaker side into Trump for the win. But you know what? It's enough for me. It looks like we are most likely going to go. Oh, we still got more information down below. And now this
But
is
the
it.
scoreboard's going to come though.
Scoreboard's coming down.
So I don't know about you guys, but let us go check it out right now. And it's going to be Team Argon that manages to get through with a slim margin, not a slim margin, a big margin of 826 compared to Lubbock Team MY's 789. Despite the fact that these teams did really, really well.
Correct.
It is going to be Team Argon. Cray Honor was the team that was so close yet so far away. If it wasn't for them getting eliminated so early on, they could have actually stole it away from the side of Team Argon. But anyway, congratulations towards the side of Team Argon. And we would like to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who
Thank
participated
you.
in the game,
Yes.
who actually took the time to practice,
Correct.
to get good at the game
Yeah.
and show your potential here, because it's not easy to be playing a game to be scrutinized, to be observed by casters, who our jobs is to scrutinize and observe your gameplay.
Yes.
And sometimes even criticize some of your decision making.
Yeah.
Not to say criticize, but question some of your
Yes.
decision making, constructive
Yes.
questioning for your decision making. And we would like to appreciate and we would like to hope that each and every one of you guys take some lessons from this and are able to use it to improve
In the near future.
in the near future. Anyway, we would like to thank everyone in the production team
Yes.
who is involved, from the marshals to the production team to everyone, making sure that we had a great
The
time.
OB,
We
the
had a
OB
great
as
day,
well.
The OB as well. Each and every one of you guys, the guys behind the camera, those are the real heroes right there. So make sure you guys show some love to them by giving the production some love if you ever see them at the events, because those people are the ones that make the transition smooth. Even though we talk a lot and stuff, we are the ones that talking. You guys see us on camera and stuff, but without their design, without their work, we wouldn't have all of this nice overlays. This is a fantastic overlay, by
Yep,
the way.
we're just gonna
Purple
move
is
it
one of
here
my
so you can
favorite
see.
colors. All right. So from me, the Hound, and Hin, KBC Sensei, we would like to thank you because we can't spell fun without you. Until we meet again, we will see you tomorrow.
We were programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.